eba abesomo Robert Mensah sports free samre kopem se no nkono bebo enkoma odo ayensa kan wa kansie mu no omayimu amanone yabobo ne nyina no a ne de se wotie ne nyina no ye de eba abesomo medin e de Miss Ruby Adams ene eye Wednesday ene eye bosomi July no ne de to so eduasa nti kakra the month of July no ye de ekọ na wie ya ne sa yeda erade ase anopen samro de wo bebre pa aboabo no a yede baba sommo yakwa manone FKK de bakwa akosha transfers ni mu enro anope ka cho se Luis Diaz akopie mu Germany Bayern Munich no wakwa akosign e de ama wo mo sebre no te say de madawin no na esenso Liverpool na Liverpool omo move omo person mo make it to Alexander Isak no eno nso no ebewie say e wo transfer yi mu ya de betu dwa etumi e de ama enrada and officially Madrid e confirm ye say number 10 jersey no Mbappe e na agye ahye na say next season the Clasico no e be ya de pa Mbappe with the number 10 jersey Lamine Yamal with the number 10 jersey for Barca and for Madrid no enye fe di agrokra e honsem no ye de beba e wo dwumadie so Thomas Muller Monday ni e kan ne ho asem na me hwese ko betuma koso abo Bayern no but Bayern 40 there be project no enye Muller sem Muller ko hefa MLS ni mu ana e honsem no ye de betu dwatumi e de ama wo e wo dwumadie ni so enra die catch us say Joao Felix wako Al Nassr team ni mu amene Ronaldo the private jet no e be kwa kofa no ampa jet no kofa no waba Saudi Arabia Joao Felix e hon koma no ye de beba e wo dwumadie so ya kan say nei wo mo pema Korea so rumors be ba Chelsea force hwe contract extension be man CCA eno so wonsem no ye de betu dwa e de ama wo dwumadie ni so Manchester United woman so no move for a striker no so kwa kosisai ne nyina de betu dwa etumi e de ama ye chiefo dwumadie so ne awramu so he se the transfers ahodo no so no and so ACF Kwanasene friendly games were pre-season no and so eno ada ade Manchester City for Oma reported for a pre-season nina no yade ebetu dwa na yade ama etie for will show you some this and many more if in conform so FKK etna say na watumi abochire ede ama ye we befia behwe efisem no enra no pam ye kan Nigeria man ho asem ne Black Queens so eno mo kopie mu ewo eye mmase bedwafie nya no nkomo mampanyin so atena ye kokohie mampanyin na bedi akire sika sama pie mu no ye ba be ka bi wa ha Ghana for the bonus as ye ya ma na broso anada bi o omudi ted o ana ted no mudi ye enti adan na ase de ya ma ye pese de to Nigeria for omoje cap no ye anye cap enti nye tiatia break akra ne ade enu amukostia ye no the minority in parliament enso ma musika bi eni sika odo bi aka eche nyina no mampanyi so ma musika bi ne nyina na honsem no ye de ye ba odwumadi esi na wosan komayimu enu asika ne kwaso ye momo musika momo adan momo nsase ne kwaso no enu owura alija ra nso de ne de abebom obebom kwamena wo de abebom Black Queens akwaje bronze medal ye see intro dollars intro sika ne ma wo mo abi kura cancer tini adan ma no lesti obra wa body ama Ghana enei Ghana enyi na ye Ghana ankan no San komo ye de beba anopai I will show you so Anra Kumasi Asante Koroko new jersey for the season no the Hope brand and that's what brand no omo the jersey snaba Koroko fo ahye efe akono ebeka ho asem odwumadi so na no ha so hu se omo so de training kit bi dia be bom ho no so nsem no ye de betu dwa timi dia mam I will show you so Ghana yan champions Bibiani Gold Stars bako Africa preparations na shase na won kran bom first pre-season friendly game I want some no ye de beba e wo dwumadi so nkomane de dose pi ayaboabo no ne show abrepam no ye be bia mu e ofie etumi e de ama wo mamenya wo message no on 0244 743 143 0244 743 143 fa message no fa hobra say WhatsApp say text message fa bra ai mo amope WhatsApp message no mo pe WhatsApp mo pe text mpo de me amempe aha nti do na pe WhatsApp but wa person WhatsApp ye no fafa WhatsApp line na so bra na fe test ne so mra ne nyina kabom making kan bia na de ankapo me ana me shebo aha from now onwards no WhatsApp no medi ho akotene ye papa nti de na WhatsApp message a fabra said na tintintie bia o de ba making kan on the show no to me e de ama ye ba kwa ama no ne na FKK abon semrachi e de ama ye na kai na hye no sanopai ye stream live on Facebook and so Kastle 90.3 FM Cape Coast join your ho we show ni be mama na like na share file comment na so bra meje bra kenkan nyina to me e de ama.
The real sports is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's Marley!
Kastle FM. The Sports King.
Anapay medase say efidie no da Kastle 90.3 FM na wutie Robert Mensah Sports CB drivers no amanam kwaso konkan mabiem wo no ya cheche mu nyina mo amanam kwaso kokumase no so no ya chia mo takrade fo no so no ya chia mo ena mo amo eye in and around central region he ya no so no ya chia mo amo Cape Coast he nyina so no ya chia mo amo so mo fie aha mo de mo nye drivers mo fie mo prepare to go to your various workplaces no ya cheche mu nyina mo so mo nam kwan so amokonya no ya chia mo ya da mo se passa brebia no mutie show yi na mo show no number 1 mo radio set ne so ye de asda na mammo no wie no ye fasta ne bi emfama ya boafo no tie nie papa because almost so ne no mo di dwuma ye no mo di dwuma no so no mo di dwuma ntino ya no atie bi na do mo de aba on board so ahu ne yekoso na wo so no wa hye ne so e de ama me nti ye no e use telecell any telecell so nya no ntie we mame too much money promo na telecell de aba enti fa ho hye mo bi sika no mo cheche tie partika and telecell for cheche 1.2 million cedis grand prize na da ho na mom ne da bia no ubetumenya 100 Ghana di da bia obenya 100 Ghana di weekly prize no 20,000 cedis ni obenya ne say ye no ma ye twa calls no airtime no ye bie mo so mo de mo pesa mo ye mashup ni ade bundle ni ade no data bundle no mo so mo nye ye bi from 5 to this going no wo ye no 5 Ghana going no now we'll get it akwenya no akodro ni mu draw ni beba so no de bia 100 Ghana ye hwie gum saa nipa mo brom pemien sa 3,000 e no menya 100 Ghana ni bia die na ye ka 20,000 weekly price na ye won crofo about 23 lucky winners e no menya bie enti to our trend there fa ho bot telecell busia no but star 500 hash star 500 hash and as a Play Store and App Store download the telecell play app na sha say wo di djuma ni bi na fe telecell too much money promo no one so enya wo chefa telecell connecting energies ya de aduro no ye malaria aduro no a obenu matu malaria ase no low nut anopa hu ye se malaria che akonum bi ye beboa ama etu ase de ama bakai se obe test no ahwe ehunu sampa malaria mo ani bo moje ni mansana low nut aduro no wanu bi eno ene edu ba ko bia eja tumu se wono mo a etu malaria se etumi enso ede ema wo yanko high sense showrooms high sense ho de fidie no papa na ho na benya bi ato enti ope ACB refrigerator bi gas cooker television there's a rice cooker kettle iron sound system na smartphones no ni ohia bia no ebuso high sense showrooms across the nation kwai na ekwaje wo de na bibia enye kama enso entimi enfama kaisa wo mfimfim mantem hanoma obebo pnimu enso mankesim Bliss restaurant and take your kwaja with the ACCA. Wo kumase wan kran takra de takwa oboase kofodua sunyane teche man tamale ho yin high sense wa kwa wonsa ebetumi aka wo mo frɛ 0302 550000 0302 550000 high sense everyday prices for everyday people when you enhu ade ye posa wani ekokọ bibia si wani so olo nsa ka wani ana wani kostu na kasa no ya wo ya ade empo ben wo hu ni ye eni hu ya ade bia no o number 1 place wasa wo de kon 31st Herbal Clinic omo ye eye specialist omo de omo kwadare wo eni hu edumade ntifo ni kwahya wo nsa omo mo ni so ate clear wan amwo hu ade ye okọ mankesi masku kesim opposite Ayefro Junction okọ asimfo so afosu krom Wama ben Presby Church no asemfosu And I say local are simple so yes for Sukrom near Presby Church no and I gonna so the more bypass in Kube Monomark over Cape Coast ma Kastle FM they are down here nim here Kokodepo higher oba Dr. El Honoma Obesho na wani no etumi ehu ade ye frɛ 0559 999543 0559 999543 ofra Dr. Beje wo so na watumi asa wani no yade etumi ede amam Betway scratch and win promo ni Betty our Betway for platform ne so betway.com.gh no Betway onum sisi ya a hoping 9 million cedis and omo chiche obenya wo die wo mu nti kwa daily scratch card no obenya bi oba scratch mu ahwe no na sika do so po ehwemu a obenya bi adie ebi nso eye free spin and afi free flight no na wonya free flight a ukotwa pesika onya free spin a ukwa kotwi enya sika nko a enya chiche ewo Betway so a de bia kwa scratch card no obenya bi atumi adi betway.com.gh no and I make for edi amawo kaisa terms and conditions apply Betway for say get way more yakwa amanone it's 33 minutes past 6 on Kastle 90.3 FM. Send in your messages on 0244 743 143 0244 743 143. Say WhatsApp message, say text message, you know, Fabra. Making kind of the amount on the show. Transfers nimwedi dika. Pre-season matches no air flow. Black Queens of Ghana aba akopemu o mampanya so ya sika abepemu. Ali Jara say waba bejit eniama magana bebre bayankai no. Asie eza na no na kokogba she hepo doka. So mpefo no mate se sika bi na ade epiepemu sa no a. Na o makai wo mo yawo. Obro ma bre Ghana ho na so Ghana ya mo hwe ni na ho adwenkyere no fa message ne fa 0244 743 143 yan konkrofo am so message here.
I got my power, I got experience, I got do everything too much. And the old man who want to challenge me, hey, I'm okay here. This is my national flag. I'm proud of it, and I'm proud of Africa. Oh, you know, man, I'm too bad, baby. Bad, baby.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's Marley!
Kastle FM. The Sports King.
Mama FKK akwaba no pay one fair conkrofo am I so 35 minutes past 6. FKK, good morning.
Good morning.
Ana pay bibia eye boko.
Adom bibia fa.
Ye da erade ase, erade ase. Ene eye Wednesday.
Yes.
Ene 30th July. Samre ama akatwa ne ba 25th no 27th no ubisika wadi awie. Ekwa fa so dia so de. Kwa fa so dia me na metuma chechem. Wo pazam chechem che wadi awie. Ye tia ne ka 27th ya 28 ene 30th no me no ka sika no FKK asa. Asa. Sky frama sika di FKK frama. Na so kwa honkran ba bia na report na ba na omo ka wa sempo say 20 pesos say 10 pesos coins no. Omo so omonye.
Amonje.
Amonje. Oto ade omonje because any value bia. Omonje. Ntino sika ya mframa mpa. O se san ya na hwem okọ. Erade ne aboafo. Keka ne mo amo guess say esa brenko a obeboniti obehyewe ni nyina no ye asempa. Ntino nya de nyame ase. Why? The amiase sending nyina no okrekwa yemu a sika no san so still a ne yeguso aye kwayanim. Ohu ba bia benyeska boneska no aba na odidi na boso mi ase aso ntino. Mo amode asa no mo benya bi ansa na boso mi ase aso. Amen. FKK yakwa mo no nimra.
Amononi Emre Edru ye Romney in 7 broadcast 90.3 FM live on Facebook. Also bet me I join the show na audio comment na ba share na like na yentimi entwa so enquire nim EFL Cup qualification or enra one game ba so 2-2 NAC Ekokowie Newport etimi qualify 4-2 on penalty shootout and almost etimi the aircore monim na Champions League qualification or say na prelims and also AC Aircore Kairat Almaty almost share 3 Emma Coops almost entimi antibi 3-2 Kairat fano almost anase Kairat fano qualify almost aircore monim na the FC Copenhagen now also almost qualify 1-0 nom kwashe Huawei 3 on aggregate almost etimi at the aircore monim via Dreta FC sanso na Dynamo Kiev version 3 Emma Hamrun Spartan so entimi antibi 6-0 Oka IF first and second leg in Aboma Muswa qualify Eko Omo enim Krevna AS Vesda Fono and so Eshe 5 Emma Lincoln Red Imps so etimi etimo Bako 6-1 and I Roma Resta Belgrade for and so they are qualify Eko Omo enim Slovan Bratislava Eko Kobo 2-2 6-2 Omonso etimi edia qualify over AS Rinsky Omonso so etimi qualify Eko Monim Sane si Eko ye 9 Roma Dudwana Baso Karabag Omo Tinefie 4 p.m. Omo any Shelbourne and a ball first leg no Karabag for no Eshe 3 as Abreno so da hoche omo de Eshe so metimi qualify Mamo FF and so Kobo 4-1 ewa away Cyber Omni RFS and so Tinefie 5 p.m. sa game no Baso no 5:30 ho and I check Bobo from Skandija almost a kwa way omo any FCSB kwa kobo omo ekuta 1-0 Skandija for no and so etimi e the ko away omo hwe de be free ma ba Ludogorets Razgrad and so Tinefie na omo so about 5:30 0-0 and a first leg no omo any Rejeka Ekobo eni no enso APM FC Noah ekwa we omo eda form ekabako emomo enso consider 2 Ferrand Virus omo to omo na omo edisa game no enso etimi akwa so 6 and as a game na Baso Maccabi Tel Aviv enso etinefie na omo any Pafos abo 1-1 and a first leg na eko we Panathinaikos enso ehusi Rangers from Scotland omo first leg no eko we 2-0 in favor of Rangers Tene pana also omo tikano no omo ewini enso ewo Bredablik enso etinefie 6:30 no omo game no Baso omo any Lech Poznan enso bo 7-1 and our first leg no Lech Poznan for enso share ya sabre the qualification no omo kan is I wom so omo kwa we Salzburg Tinefie 6:45 p.m. omo Brand bo 4-1 and our Salzburg for na share ewa we first leg na sabre the onso team qualification no omo kan is a Servette enso Tinefie 7 p.m. omo any Victoria Pleasant enso bo sabre Servette for no first leg no omo kwawe share 1-0 asabre omo hwe so omo so ensa ebeka qualification we games outdoor and also sweetimi eba so na no Champions Conference League denra say na si kokoye 2-2 and Iberia 1999 Tinefie amo any FCI Levadia boy no na Roma 3-2 on aggregate Levadia for na qualify almost so call monim sanso and defendant share bako TNS almost so entimi antibi 2-0 defendant for no qualify ko omo enemy Inter club the Escades almost so share bako Olimpija and so etimi sai kano Uroma 5-3 Olimpija for their qualify and so eko omo Copa America feminine nano the tier enisa Argentina and right the omo resource prenemo ahomachi dia Brazil for no eshe eka enum asabre Uruguay for no etimo bako amamo so etimi eko omo ni manisa na friendly games no dodo na eba so enra na the tier and it's a grasshopper omotina free anaso omo yanhwan ema Celta de Vigo ekotwa omo economy ensa a omo nso so entimi antibi ewo sa game no so etimi eba so no na ene ade a Union Berlin edi entwo ema Bobo Crowell from Switchforth etwa omo ekabako omo so entimi Antelehanes any Oxford equity 1-1 sanso na kopiem de ade a Ipswich Town eshe 2 ema Charlton Athletic etimo bako ho eshe 2 Sunderland omo etimo bako sanso ena ne Bobo Crowell from Valencia eshe bako Marseille etisai Kano sanso ena Louisville omo so eshe 2 ema Eintracht Frankfurt enso eshe 5 ewo omo so game timi eba so no ena de tie ene so kopiem ewo Premier League Summer Series na game bako baso West Ham about 10:30 p.m. omo ene Everton ena ebo ewo honom sanso ena other friendlies no de tie Watford ebo Deportivo La Coruna ade asa game na baso anwumre Wolverhampton Wanderers any Lens na ebo PSV Eindhoven enso ehosi empo FC Eindhoven sanso ena kokopiem dia Buboko from Middlesbrough omo nso so any Hartlepool enso but Nottingham Forest any enso betimi abo Coventry any Real Betis and ebo Lazio any Fenerbahce ebo Espanyol any Wolfsburg enso ebetimi abo Sasuna any Real Sociedad Athletic Club de Bilbao enso any Racing de Santander enso ebo Al Ittihad any Fulham ebo and Borussia Dortmund enso any Sport Friday enso ebetimi abo Girona enso any Deportivo Alavés ebetimi abo Udinese any Strasbourg Torino any AS Monaco so ebetimi abo Sheffield United any Nice Bressois any Le Havre enso ebo ewasa game enso etimi aba son Real Mallorca enso any Lyon enso ebetimi abo Elche any Getafe any ebo emu game no no ya 8 a.m. Baso Sanso enako PM dia Liverpool for omonso so ewo game enso ebo mo ene Yokohama eye empo Marinos nebo Liverpool game no enso baso Sanso ena Elche said the medical kanomo enso ene Getafe enso etimi ebo na K-League All Stars no omonso ene Newcastle United enso ebetimi abo Al Nassr FC ene Toulouse and so etimi abo ntiwe friendly games and also so baso eno ade na baso no ye di kan bobo so etimi ede ama ewo dwumadi no so games ahodo eno and so etimi ade ba na ye ntoa so na ye nhwe ensem fofra no so efri mu eba dia ekokopiemu ewo empo Tottenham Hotspur amo ewo big game ebo money Bobo from Arsenal we North London derby our friendly pre-season mo na baso na Thomas Frank akasa enso etimi ede afa ho preparations so ya ahead of that game no contingent or the kopium no say na enwoma esietenti de di kan kra ebusa no say de enti na Asia man for say kwan wa mokoba no ma brede enti na Tottenham for mokopium Asia ho.
I think the tours are good in many ways. The players, everyone, we're going to see, besides, of course, the hotel and the stadium and the airport, a little bit different culture. I think it's great for the club to come out here, for all of us to also experience the backing we have from fans across the world, and especially, of course, this part of the world here in Hong Kong, in Asia. So, yeah, I'm pleased.
You see it as a chance to win new fans over here as well?
I think that we play for the fans, and the more fans we can get, the better. So it's up to us to make sure we show it from the best side.
Yes, yenti bo no ntimi enye wa bra fans no enka ho nti hwe Asia ho no ma omo ewo supporting base na ewo ho nti ene so omo de to omo na omo susu ehu players no omo hu Tottenham bobo ko omo so te afa na omo support nti na trip no ade a we pleased oni complain bia enso ewo ho ne obisa no se ne squad na infa department be no wunya or be reinforce na the players ni bia ba be hihemu.
What positions are you looking to strengthen before the transfer window closes?
That is something I would like to keep very private, of course.
That's how you know it's a great question.
Yeah, exactly. It's a very good question. Of course, we out there in the market, we are aware where we maybe want to strengthen the squad. I'm happy with the squad. I think we already done a top signing in Mohamed Kudus that is coming in and shown his quality already. And we got a squad where I think there's a lot of talent in and quality. So, but of course, we are looking.
Yes, intene the ordinary body or be person be keep you on the chest or the shiny boho now a man aye secret name no already omo asane Mohamed Kudus watching the quality no ewo ho Samson and the team no full of talent intene or the no adwuma ho game na bass no ni Arsenal and ball ni Arsenal game there agrobia enemy friendly there how no approach game no.
Of course, I think it's a great challenge. Besides being our big rivals and it's the first North London derby outside UK, it's also right now one of the best teams, must say, unfortunately, in the world. We also need to be honest. So in that way, it's a big test, but it's more than a test. That you know, against Arsenal is not only a friendly. Of course, it's a game. We'll do everything we can to win.
Yes, it's a big game. Arsenal for no, Tottenham for no wom rivals and it's all table bars and for basso the and so the correct customer one of the best teams in the world. In Tene ebe basso no a big game eba na mo bomb se bea omonso ebenya victory no outside the UK friendly no and so etimi eba so Thomas Frank na this answer so my na Dan Ben mu and so and I say a branch fan na Mickey van der Ven ono so branch ni bia Tottenham for ekofa no embra na Ange Postecoglou ewon injuries no kakra wentimi anye preseason last time no or say this time any there's no so preseason ni bi.
Yeah, I think that's important. Last year of course with the Euros preseason for me was not that long. I think I only had like 1 week or 2 weeks of training training before the start of the Premier League. So yeah, it's really good I have these training weeks and I can do all these sessions and build up my strength and physical strengthness also for the season. Yeah, and I think that's hopefully going to help me this year. No, I don't approach this preseason different compared to what I said. Like, I didn't really had a preseason at Tottenham before because 2 years ago I came after the preseason and last season I had Euro, so I was not there. But I don't approach it differently. Of course, it's time to work on my body and to make my body prepare for the Premier League and for the Champions League and for all the other games that are coming up. So I will say that's a positive thing where I can work more on my own.
Yes, yɛtiene Euros a ɔkɔkɔ boy no ne Netherlands sanso ɛna ahwɛ injuries kakra ɛnso wetimi ɛha no wentimi and pick up the pieces no anye any better preseason bia with Tottenham Hotspur bobo konti this season there wahyɛ aseɛ ntɛm de ɔhwɛ ne mu sɛ na ɔbɛ prevent injuries no na afei injuries na ba bibia ɛyɛ kama mana yɛbɛhu ɛyɛ different Van der Ven no yɛ nsɛm nso timɛ no bisa no few weeks or ne Thomas Frank ayɛ adwuma no sɛn ɛna ɔhu coach no na approach ne nyɔma no so sɛ ne si ɛteɛ.
Yeah, the first couple of weeks are really good working on the new gaffer, of course.
Thank you. You couldn't say anything different, could you?
Need to watch out what I say now. So no. It has been a really good few weeks. The first meeting I was not there because I was with the national team. But the gaffer just showed his vision to how he wants us to play and how he wants us to behave on and off the pitch. And that's the first things that's really important to him. And that's the things that we're gonna get into the group now.
Yes, intene idea we few weeks on Thomas Frank and any teammate no adwuma mo no papa no modembo no wasoro na Thomas ka chen say sorry sans untimi ka anything different bi ankan camera o ten nchen no nsempa e no beka dia fa no intene amo pick up mo hwe se Tottenham for no enwoma be konkan enso so atimi e de mo Mickey Van der Ven no a player de Tottenham so e de sansem no so atimi e de be di hall enso akasa e de afa won preseason no mo ye de kan bisa na Alexander Isak no move no say na esi eti also de ojide sa branch no betna.
Yeah, of course. I think still our player. It's contracted to us, so we to a degree control what's next for him. So I'd love to believe all possibilities are still available. So we've received no formal offer from any football club for him. So my wish has always been that he stays and we see him again play next year, but that's not in my full control.
Yes, intenya dia ono ene full control wa branch ne so otena na so obeko na ono de obenya branch no contracted to them intene in contract ni ntino e wo say otimi etena se na osi akan de mom as coach sa na ohu no de mom so obeko nso so a sa mbre no edura ono nso so mbedi hu dwuma no yansema otimi dia ba na yobisa no say nei mokwa akosane South Korean International sunsu park branch no na okeka no say na ohu no e wo training ground or.
Yeah, I think it's slightly unclear what's going to happen short term with him. I think we're going to have to make an assessment on where we see him fitting in best currently. I think we've had only a very short term impression. I think 1/2 training sessions, and I think it's been very positive so far. Seems like a very good person fundamentally, and it's all new experiences for him, but I'm sure he'll do very, very well. We're very keen to look at this as a future market for us, assigning similar type and profile of players, so this is hopefully a good start for that.
Yes, yentina branch na ba on shadow ni bebre with the team no ntene ba ku mienu bia wa ye no na okeka no e ade aso ni ntikakrakra so mo ho branch na bebi obetimi abo na wabo nie na afi omo so so etimi e de no akwa no e ye nsema 18-year-old South Korean wa ba be Rome Newcastle Eddie Hall ono so so preseason omo ye no this ansem so etimi dia ba na wo transfers mo no yobisa no say na himfa biem ono no so enya obedi bi ba be hyehyema so mo aye slow e wo mo transfer business no mo.
Yeah, I think it's going to be obviously an important time for us. I think that there's lots to take in. We have to bring in the right players at the right prices. I don't think we should in any way act out of character for how we've always tried to work in the windows. We try to do what's best for the football club in a strategic way, and that can't change. So if the right player isn't out there for the right price, then we can't do the deals.
Yes, no sama Eddie Hall, coach Eddie Man Newcastle United, also team chechrim say nay, we enya ho prepare so crowd so munya bote no mo hwe be be hia reinforcement na fe players o mo ba no nye so mo call from ho no mo ekotua sika no man bro so right prices no and I was so mo de kodwama no so na fe mo so call for player mo pe and so de no eba be hye bobo no me no ye nsem atimi dia ba na branch defender oso wa ye pa Dan Bryan ono so so kasa e dey fa won Premier League ambition no ho last season omuruo mo top 4 omu be hwe so mbe do no pon na fi title no so akwaje.
Yeah, I think it's exciting. What a very good season last season. I think sort of Champions League qualification and winning the cup was amazing, but we don't want to just sit on that, but want to build again. we've got that experience of Champions League this year from the previous 2 years ago to sort of learn from. So I think we'll be better prepared from that, and we want to keep moving forward. We said that we're sort of aiming for top of the league, however soon or long that sort of takes to happen. That's the plan, and personally from me, I just want to keep playing well for Newcastle. I had a really good season last year, and I just want to keep improving on that, and hopefully the sort of international games will come from that, and maybe a World Cup, we'll see.
Yes, into the top 4 no more Bobby Samson and Ban Champions League now. Last season more Moko Bobby, last 2 seasons you na idea and they omonya side experience no munim se kakra they will get the trophy no mo so inside betimi akwa so me no Daniel Ben no so defender at the Newcastle and so this ansem no and so timi edi aba one Premier League ambition no say betimi aba so dan kwama bi na yentoa so kakra emfa ema ewon semfufuro bia okokopiem dia na Vinicius Junior ne move to Saudi no na ayade na pick up ye panenso no yes no probia any sense no ma sabra brante no anye bia this season or tna or Santiago Bernabeu no so asia kan dia ma Real Madrid Boko na Robin van Persie say o so dae na ne dae so ni nyina ne say na nkono so dan kwa me bia na say one day bi ko betimi akwa akosia kan ede ama FC Barcelona na so enya de etimi ebam Newcastle for agree so on besani Aaron Ramsdale and so etimi de ne fresh Southampton no so ababe dat nemu and so at the ama Newcastle Football Club eno ayen same from so etimi de ba na ne loan and a branch no initially no kwakobodi amom na fe mandatory clause no say option to buy no and also so omodi beshem etimi de man Victor Osimhen and na so Orlando ewo Istanbul and now no so akwa ni medicals no na fe all document for a club Boboko from Galatasaray no so etimi akwa sani ede amomu 40 million euros eno sika omo edi kantua sanso ena 35 million euros no betua no 2026 sanso ena Selon clause ni na no ade a ehihye mu wonte Victor Osimhen ono so ni move from Napoli to Galatasaray no be making a permanent no imminent no the free on so eba Manchester United so mo drop it price tag of Jadon Sancho at the about 17 million pounds into ne ade branch no mo hwe say ne bisi Borussia Dortmund betimi akoba no the free about branch no chiane chon person getting rid of him no the free on about Thomas Muller so idea Vancouver White Caps ono so the ba ni se MLS in no betimi akwa kwisia kan etimi dia man sense omo etimi enya a deal so mbesane a branch no eno the free on after say Bayern contract no enso so etimi ebe after 15 years with the club na ne Federico Chiesa and so no yes will be free Liverpool this summer ya after say Luis Diaz so and so free honum no news kakre free Liverpool for so Banaco FC Barcelona yes sabria kakra 3-year deal omo enya breakthrough no omo ediama Frankie de Jong so ebeto so Barca beyond this season now no so continue a 3-year contract and omo so offer no omo de kwa koma Branton na so gituma no so etimi assign Joao Felix so akopiem Al Nassr assign ni contract no until 2027 Branton ne say ene dia so akopiem Al Nassr dia all joy now person mu win it together eno message kakro no so put across wa bro no so assign any contract no eno nsem efro no ba no we na director of sport and asset football Adema Al Nassr Simao continue and so Eddie be pay so sa branch no ba wa ba no mo coming no into the family no GD sa branch no quality no and so ebetimi aboa Al Nassr Boboko Chelsea for sabe 30 million euros plus add-ons no sell-on so ka honesa mo ton branch na sike bi bepiem bia no Chelsea for chefa enso ewo mu eno de efri mu enso etimi ba Liverpool for omo so si ampa mo atompani for kakra ankura ni bi emra me from 17-year-old striker right omakwa kwasane branch ne fresh Salford so ombra no so entim kopasi to academy na kakra ono so ensane hye say Arsenal for agree terms with Salford sa branch no mo ebesane nenso no omatena wa ma Liverpool for alcohol jackie deal na sabe Liverpool and omo ensa kan young talented striker yo mo so ehwe so omo so den beba be kan ye football club bench won so aye den Chelsea for no wabo mo so omo enya deal bia emfa ma brand nti wote ho ye so omo etwen offers say betimi aba club bia enyinani tie no ekoba na mu se kotoko fan bi atage eye kotoko company for say bench wall onkwai no mo so enkonkofa no embra no eye nsem kakra fi oba se chiwell why surplus to a requirement any Chelsea for enya baby amfa no emfa Makukuyela so no their Banisha club no ehwe so onbe make new offer enso so atimi dia man we eye contract extension no omo betimi atimi aye top up kakra enso atimi dia man se be ya nei ana safo no any other clubs omo epa branch no omo susu ebe yi omo ntie no ensem efiri onu susu etimi ade ba so omo hwehwe new deal betimi abo convince a branch no so etimi a continue with Chelsea Football Club ene kakra no susu etimi efiri honum enso etimi eba na okokopiemu ewo ye nsem foforo enso so ewo no ma na yewuro mu susu etimi dia ma okokopiemu a England enra mani team no ekokopiemu na fe won parade no enso so eba so mekire won trophy parade no Euros no mkokoje na se pani ebehwe amu ebunkam efa so ekokoye wo kamema no emaade no so eye kama mo se homecoming na se champions no omo ababa bedru ne no ena adwumadie no ekoso na babawa ye feni Lian Williamson enso so ema speech kakra ekwan ya team ne fa so omo so etime ekokoje trophy no.
Down the mile. This is unbelievable. This is probably one of the best things we've ever been a part of. So thank you for coming out.
Tell me how, from 3 years ago, this moment is different and what...
There's lots of ways to win a football match, and we repeatedly did it the hard way. But I think that you can see how much we care about playing for England, how much we love it. And yeah, I don't know. 2022 was a fairy tale, but this feels really hard earned, and we're very proud of ourselves. So thank you, and we hope you are too.
Talk to me about this team, because they showed so much character and resilience, and you said you never stopped believing in every single one of them.
Yeah, we did some work together. We came close. The first game maybe rocked us a little bit, but I think it's special people, and we love each other. We got each other's back on and off the pitch. We had tough moments, nasty things to deal with, and still we rise.
I know you're very emotional. How much does this moment, all the fans that travelled to Switzerland and followed you throughout the whole tournament, all the fans that have showed up today, everyone watching at home right now, what is your message for them?
My message is everything we do, obviously we do it for us and our team, but we do it for the country, and we do it for young girls 30, 40 years ago, and we're making history every single step. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being with us. Stay with us. This story's not done yet.
Yes, yetine mo Frank Twano mo yamba no mo esiso mo eba no de omo akwakoye omo ye edi show mu nkrane so omo so betimi asua bibia firi mu na omo so ahye omo ho den na omo etimi atoa so edi omo na mo so na bibia ko kama so etimi dia mo mti de omo kokoye na omo eye mo as players sanso na omo eye mo mine eno eye ade a Liam Williamson enso so etimi edibanalia esa chelse uhwe last 2 years dia na omo kokoje obetimi akasa anyway no difference kakra enso ewom na nei obetimi akasa team no omo edom ye papa nti na omo ye ade etise abusua eno ene boaye mo so etimi ekokokoje ye no eno eye message kakra no so during any speech no na we no se be ma na hwa steed on seas na de oye no ho pa gagai pa na uromo a ayade a won coach Serena Verman so ekasa de fa ho na hwa anigye pa sanse ono ankasa ne star or say ono musician or penasem pa aye Benna Boy from Nigeria okokoto enyum ho surprise wo mo no na mani be hwe asa off beat ni aye on beat na ni na room na obi no say no kasa de fa.
What was it like out on stage?
Yeah, unbelievable. It's just incredible. If you see all these people coming to celebrate with us and supporting us, that was already in the tournament, of course, but it's just really, really incredible and surreal.
And we saw a different side of you there, dancing with Burna Boy.
Well, if Burna Boy comes, then of course, well, I was very flabbergasted, but I thought, I'm going to take my moment with him, so let's have a little dance with him. So that was really incredible too.
What was going through your mind when you were on stage dancing?
Well, just dance. I like his music, but I totally did not expect him, so it was such a surprise, and I think everyone went out of their minds.
After all the drama, the emotions of a tournament, and fears the results might not go the way, then pulling it back, when you're out on stage there, what are you just thinking about?
Just celebrate, I think, what we have accomplished, what we have done this summer and before, of course, but it's just really incredible. And well, the results have been good, otherwise you don't have the cup. And it showed that the competition is so high, and there's so many teams that have improved so much, and then coming through and showing that resilience again and that belief we have done, and keep going and having each other's back that we hear all the time. That's just really incredible to be part of.
Yes, yentine embro hu bena boy no na so why flabbergasted na say why surprise na ho eteno eno nti na hwe a odi anije esa nso ehia na afei oto no nyom ni bi na afei omo edi asa kama anheda nto nyom na anche na mom na de a okwe na omani age hu ye papa na hwe a team no modern ball mo abo na afei omo koye wo kame akese omo nya ye ohwe supporters omba ye na afei omo so ebe wo kame omo no ya de omani age hu ye papa ntia no ensem kakra yes Sarina Verman also a coach at the Emma England the Lionesses almost so at the Sansem no so etimi de by enra during omo parade almost so etimi ekoye say trophy no already ewo home almost so etimi yi kire supporters no amano ne nsem no e be gina so na yetimi de asia de aka no beto aso de amon Kastle 90.3.
The real sports is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's Marley!
kastlefm. The Sports King. The real sports is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's
kastlefm. The Sports King.
Kastle 90.3 FM, Sini Robert Mensah Sports, and it is someone is 3 minutes past 7. Yabada FKK I say what they are called Amanone. Na yakofwe eho ensamono yebedi nkomo ewo eye conversation and I say the issues ahodwa wode abanimu na yababa ye interesting stories ahodwa wode abano yababa di enkomo ewo mamenya o message on 0244 743 143 0244 743 143 fa message fa hobra yebe kenkan ewo dwumade no so to me e di amount FKK de bia kasa de na oye na oye ni ya oni baby obi gina wo hwa wo na Serena Wegman say the favorite artist Burna Boy. Hey, na me say video no ma hand be 50 times. And my car say he's in the house no. Hey mommy. I know mommy do say me say wa fa bibia di o say tafri bibio because almost original touch like hono ma. I say abrewa bi a ono I say bokobi. Na no we ni ade dem say mommy eno ade na ni je no. Enye easy cry ntino na Nigeria for no so wom na flag in na mu na nem say oh my Nigeria for I'm say Banku Nation, what are you doing? Osman, good morning.
Good morning, Miss Ruby.
Boko there
Ruby akupon na
Eba Nation, Banku Nation, what are you doing?
Elder na jo for na kuma say na menti wana say na one Sunday I want to question one president and I want your party and family and I want party mo. But 3 Lions feel away one party and I will invite Burna Boy and I'll call one of my was one task today. We just want to honor na me say we invite us about problem but when you invite us say be invited on kwa but why am more efe abrofo dey won be efe won be efe Ruby. Me you miss my buy boss me for intent.
Simple but we share how I catchy. Na attracted now if you give it to them. So for the
come up.
Yes, ana makokai bukayo sakao. Eh bukayo. Ti da bampa na bukayo wet ma bukayo amaye. Yeah, bukayo. England for your darling. I say England for so kind England for no. FKK na ndo so France so e dey bua. England for no ya ho.
Drew point be there. We me support to mo. So at as me kai 2018.
Okay.
Now me behind them me routine.
England
yes, because that year no game mo boy.
But they bono
Hurricane.
Now me back but As a
quiet. Ayaka.
But I feel Copa Mario or Chibi below the finals. So
Benya be about dia.
It's no.
Coach is not to me. Now what to mean your tactics? Gary Southgate said then how what to mean your tactics? And to me for Copa man shame. Hey, what is wrong with this man? Not Copa man Saba Summer England and to me and your cap.
Sir, Obiaraba or target Bukai Saka no position. Basaka is to say poem pool.
Baba,
you are a formidable team.
Star boy.
And he find the position be not from our brain.
Copa number 10. One number 10.
It doesn't matter.
What do Bellingham decline right? Our midfield 6 and 8. No, what did you that quarter number 10? What budget number 10? No, when you know a fee, what no two from sir, what two from sir.
I gave you.
What do I want to tell you there? Next year.
Yes.
Thomas Tuchel. Oh, Fianga, shall be on or the Chelsea Champions League, but the style of play, no, sometimes, no. Unya boy fair one in chain. About struggle, Musana, dinner, Dion. But next year, what cup, no? Next year, no,
the 10 Lions of England.
Yenny Abano, FKK. Wouldn't find it. That's Argentina for one. Whoa, I want the Paul Jimmy Kako di message, you know. What a mamma called Bob from USA. Mufanko Diagro. Say Julian Alvarez, Man City, with him Kako, Diego Smatico, Moshe, Hono to me, Yakaba, Kumpoti was a. Well, a media grow rather than a question in chair.
Post is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's
Kastle FM. The Sports King.
Now Blasters, so Mamon qualifier. Oh, Blasters. Mamon qualifier. Good morning, Miss Shubi. And now that I've seen that some supporters of one club are more jealous than any club, of the club supporters in Ghana football. But why can't help their management team to go to the African countries and buy the experience, quality, and mature players for their team? I don't understand. In Ketia, and anyway, the Abano pay say,
I said, had to so first know what top outfield players in India now offer, especially defenders and midfielders, attackers and offer. But then the conversation can always be there.
You can't do no club. But me can say, almost what I was say, and conform to Omutimu and Komutimu asem. But also so bad as I open also. Oh no, what when the match said the Omo and air now money and I wolf to warm. To all the yeah, not so bad. A cow there, but one back out the off cake. What's the Omo many do a cheap? But also bad or pencils. I overcome the idea. And you know, man, do a cheap. Said I say you are observing hearts. Say still no. They are not buying players, friends say, outside Ghana. And to almost any do so the HSO trade, they also want to be a hobby at the moment. No, Mamma, how the another show, dear, no behind any dear.
But it's out of Kobianu and a foreign player. Currently,
me who foreign player, there will be any. I'm done last season there, no be any. I'm Brad Kobe. I want update on PSG transfer. All right, okay. Good morning, Miss Ruby, please. Rosie, okay, from UCC. Madrid will win the La Liga and the Champions League next season. All right. Then, good morning, crew. More transfer news from Real Madrid and Man United. Okay, Man United too. I'm listening to you, Kastle. Keep moving. From Luis Marcus inside Bantama and out the way, Eddie Free Ebayem. Na yanko yanim kakra na yehwe so. I say good morning, Miss Ruby. I'm Besma from Abrechia. Please, there is an ongoing is it what? Inter college and games at Cape Coast. Okay. Pacho me obian fa bibisa family mi o maintain ho asem tino. Maintain ho asem tino. Anti awai, maintain ho asem. Omo de so mo yom games are Osman. One ma so met my yom games. Tino. Momu by your games are not my games. We have issues that we have a lot of issues to talk about too. And you know, say bibi say course na say we invite some for my mass ye bidia. Yeah, dear way baby. I see so be by Joe Bisca was and you know, what come at it? Why? What come at it? You be found my share. I could head you on my home. Good morning, Miss Shubi. Real Madrid should take a lesson from what Gary Bale did to them and what Alaba is also doing right now. They should be mindful of those players with high salaries and how contract extension are given to them. If Alaba says he is not moving, he shouldn't be allowed to train with the team. He can also go and play hockey. Hey, skills. And how do we ever sign? I think clauses in the last year of player contract should be stated. If the player is out of form, the salary would be slashed by a certain percentage. Okay. Skills and how do we ediaba and pay no. Now, Mammy share when so eka crowd say the woman has taken red. Angel from Bonkus. Angel. And good morning, Mr. B. Kindly update me on Stella to Madrid, Simmons to Chelsea, and Rodrigo goes to Arsenal. Chelsea must buy Hato and other defenders. Of course, for Hato the end of the year, Edemuye Edema Chelsea. Woba Chelsea no ano Oba Antino. Don't worry, I had to know the Oba Chelsea will come into no. Sa ene hon sem no enso etie ho. All right, dear man afei, ye medi nkomo wo dwumadi ne so na yentimi emfa emount. Osman.
Yeah, Miss Ruby.
Ye be kwa amano ne nsem ni mu. Na yakohwe amano ne kakra eno so wo ho no mo no. Na Man City for na start training. Pre-season abenti no. We are kama.
Manchester
City are back. City are back enti. Obi Ellen Haaland oba na ho fepa odi bedu ye no du an say o say boys and girls I wo hear me asana me ho tie me fi me o say ne ho afa pa ne ho de na ne ho afa a odi be lande ho no.
It look great.
Boys and girls. How do I look? Fresh. Exactly how I feel.
How was your summer?
Oh, it was perfect.
Perfect. The summer was perfect. No room. Or room ne girl no. Na me dia chira, me dey say me dia chas man, me dia chess. Say me say number say me hu ebre port ya no oba na say omo twempna FKK. Ana me yan say my. Say dia emaduma no no a.
Nah,
number say me hu ebre oni aba na fast. And oba no on twempna so very simple lady.
Yes.
On me dia no so ye. Me dey say FKK no dey achi hala no. There be send the Facebook the page one no.
Oh yes,
but on ni bibia ye. And because as one on your beer FKK say no problem no Johnny and I say
yes I mean bro we Johnny who be out of ya
there be bibia okay so on your chocolate baby miss be anwa ye on your those let on come on
okay
the page one come on pa yes, of course, it's no fear.
On your social media.
Debbie. Only bibia ya utumi ye nuane na de no chibibi. Akabibi ye bibi no ye. Ti odu the hala no eno na hala no ne ona onim sa hala no krom ho fo so nuane no. Onim ye. Again pa nti no.
On your market kama.
Nti alen hala no. Aba nti holiday the hala na di ni ye. Wo di ni papa no aba. Akase obeye adwuma no
de wono
so papa next season me twema mu player no pa o mo ga say me na mo page wasa because of mo striker ninti almost the mo striker na waba no FKK say me di na chi then ma say asna ho aka makohe mapodi bia ba makohe say eno no mo na chi kama mo nya bro na chi a say bibia fine
and what's the training gowns goes be na to ball
honum no
plus na people no shock one I say yes next season we feast it's in the clubs and can on ball
me who say
like volcano
me who comment me back kind ya chill Osman I say I love his confidence. A man knows what he's here to do. And Obibai said, of course, he knows. Let's just pray for grace and good luck. Obi say sure we need good luck. I'm say as halfway. There was a easy question. I'm say Odegaard. Baba bought 20 plus assists next season.
Odegaard.
Tino munya ready pass say. Now I'm say next season Arsenal obeje Premier League. Obeje Champions League, obeje FA Cup, obeje say. Arsenal. So I say you should pray for luck for the lad. Into mom pay for say grace and luck in my body there.
One
day jawonimu. Yeah, you can say his heart on him the but mama say luck na my luck na mo better than Rasmus Højlund.
Oh, that be Ruby na Arsenal team we. Na I have it mumpa 1 year striker simple too much goals. So I striker no one can say in positioning. Confidence no was on any day in a season anya as a crowd 15 goals a season no. Or tell to me abo mo konenyim. Inti I'm just were playing him there. The system na yebono. Moba here and over Gina baby. Moba here and over injury free. Goals in Obeba. But as today, I know it's a ghost no it's off so by your money yet me the trophy no. These are the issues. But maybe I make one thing about Manchester City, Chelsea, Ebia Liverpool, Arsenal, Funny one way mentality no. I was actually these teams now in certain games to look at the kind of confidence I was able. But Arsenal no could have a crucial moment now. No pressure about to one. And so for me, apart from that difference, I feel that we are good to go.
We are good to go.
We are good.
Medimachio. I'm going to the mania of Dobby, but I'm mania Chelsea, but FKK. Mania of Dobby, I'm Arsenal. Mania of Dobby as a Masako. Well, never bet me Sakame, which we Sakame. Maybe I resume preseason in here. Access now, me who Arsenal for Nemanua. Adam must like kind of some warfare. And see, I'm a Medinachi. Okay. Almost like an warfare. Timidina Chica Kakra, maybe the Obey, and Tino.
I've been Seja.
Oh, and a David Ryan so tired to one at the end, you know. Maybe the match. I've been Seja. Okay. I'm more against BSC. I feel
Osman, they were actually the team.
Oh, Missy, and the Jabba. That's what you say. Mama come and yeah, fire, to buy the new celebration in town. Oh, never cake and so
says yeah, no smooth.
The real sports is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's Marley.
Kastle the Sports King.
Mama now message on 0244 743143 0244 743143. File message no efa hobra. Yeba can unite to me at the amount so but as FKK and one official no number 10 no ya confirm sure. It's Mbappe. But try me about Osman Munipano ana Mr. so no. And was say who story na ba no. Ya see ni Jesse no. This wa breaking a you. Wa breaking records now. Yes, Justice no Oma Justice no ah.
Ya try strike catcher. Ya try to be a panty send the be aba. That means definitely expectations no was sir.
I just say.
Into way na kaso choro tase the edwuma the homo no onye easy. Into this year number 14 Justice no. The last person over share here didn't get here. One fanya bibia. The last 2 seasons we Arsenal supported bia na football pundit bia. Arsenal was a striker away from winning the Premier League. Last 2 seasons, not a defender. But last season, not a striker in Arsenal for here. Sunday is a defensively intact. Midfield intact, even though Parteko, your shares will be made in Baba. But I wouldn't want to believe there. And one Baba a problem. Attacking no issue, no. But in the should be what basis we are expecting there. Moya was sporting CP, no. At least 1 2 point near the same thing. Half of it for England, will mean a wire success. So that means that Kofu is nature the Urbano. The missing link na Yashano. I want to was it I'm onus now but to into at least but no goes in the gum. It's not we just have an Warton.
I want to just in
the he understand the situation. Expectations no was sir. But like Kawadi, they should manage it. Because the marker strikers from the Portuguese league, when you call the top 5 league centers and Ruby, oh yeah, Dinamo one day. Obotu we break his ceiling no. But we know England will be that. Not in the Premier League. About with Brighton. But in the Championship with Coventry. Before we move out Sporting CP no. That season we to mama about 22 goals in the Championship. And right from the last 4 seasons in the actually career numbers now. He's been improving every season. It will be the agenda there. This season, another next season no. He should go in there banging the goals. I'm happy for him, but you man also expectations no was and to make sure that he's going to live up to the expectation. All
right, and pay about transfers ni mo.
Transfers na.
Okay.
Transfers na ni bezun.
Okay, but FKK number 10 no Mbappe twa kwaje so no de press e bia ni ba bia ana.
Oh, that be said. And I said that no one so. Nti we number 10 our Madrid history now. We mentioned Kweche Bebre. We share the current player, and as previously, they are not share local Madrid. We share any performance. I will put it up. On yes or on the first season, I not share. Ujine moi Brebre ya and sana later. Ya de 10 no eba baba bebeshen and no share legacy we jai or trophies our G with Madrid in the performance or yeah or boy with Real Madrid. I will jahokono. A bit take it and I say very important. na ebeto asum say obi baba be hye ni say yo obi a keke obi a ne ho bonbon so obi dru sa legacy ni bi at least or say obi a oba e wa kire ewom say nche ne first season being the top scorer wo Madrid and ye Madrid kwan so Europe enyina no Kambo Mbappe and e be say adwuma no eno say wo France national team so 10 na na o hye nti e ba no pressure asem de no kra de mbamu ho e bia Paris Saint-Germain na went me anya wo the first season ko share 29 and sana eventually or rely mostly on na ma 7 jersey no or share ya so etimi de want all ba Madrid no na the back of his mind no him say 10 no obenya a share because Luka Modric if you know the next person will be him but okwana Modric honum no na also nya botre want me omompo andi hu come in fact na be out of her respect say obi honum o hye na akokan 10 jersey ho asem nti na oje 9 no so kra anya bad o but of feel say 10 no and ideal and so etimi e de man o person o hye nti Luka Modric e kodia adagule o mo ana o mokeka na just rumors ne and
I pen as my person who say was no say na person come
na on person but na onyandru yes our conversation is some of the man unless Mbappe say me pe so I say on pe dia I think say adagule e hye no now pick up and with Xabi Alonso no dodo na anim say adagule coming season no obenya a lot of minutes abo and club no project no so beba be kan ho yie papa especially or made for the ho what the pre-season no that is a FIFA Club World Cup na say there kakra o kire na was a midfield role no dodo na no e was expectation no from Xabi Alonso say obetimi ama no abosa midfield role no so boy clearly obema no aben animu na so obedwane attack no and play bebre with that ne passes no long range short range said there na Toni Kroos say no omo hu say so only obi ase with work kakra e bia o man mu ye du kakra na so man ho ye den na so de ne den kakra so e ka ho a afin so sa quality na no so betimi e de aye sa adwuma nti that is it about it and shada nya wa ma hu say Mbappe na so akwa posti e ho no ma ono anso so kire say indeed now they are confirmed say number 10 no first name from mu na number say sia de wa accept agiatum say this is any faith and this is ono so ne hard desire and JC number ono so person share going forward wo ye Real Madrid you know
Mbappe versus Lamine Yamal 10 against 10
absolutely
classic no be there afi de mon chamfa why
oh yeah
mama for Santomo so
of course Gideon ho na ni da so ho but I still believe say so Madrid dey here sa typical DM no me hu say Kamavinga ne Chomeni e bia Kamavinga ne here another test yes it was 6 na nkasa sa ono no ache say yin win tackles ne ball no ne passes ne sa passing range no ono wo kakra as a minim say tribude o say ye den o say injury so me hu ba bia me fan share as ono wo kakra chen Chomeni yes
I feel that and sometimes out of position
if you cover 3 sometimes yes you cover center back handy ebia says Xabi Alonso nya sajidie kakra na onya de match Chomeni na say or the sad DM no proper one ebia 6 no e de man so on bopa ebia be free the likes of Jude Bellingham and Fede Valverde even Fede Valverde class sometimes what the tackles no ebebra ebia adagule enti quality ne de omo wo ho but as to say Xabi Alonso benya the right ashisho omo ye na de omo ko kire kakra wo pre-season and only just some glimpses and just going forward no positives no a lot more so betimi pick up the film but I still feel say onyasa someone in the frame of Nicolo Barella obi ti say Enzo Fernandez more type of almost style of play no Moses Caicedo mo Sa Angelo still no more type of ball na ebia obaba bebeshema ebema options no aye more and so etimi dia mana betimi afa
okay
so that is it Gidie na betimi anya per last season the year no and
na kameso mehwe internally Jude Bellingham and open here for the 3 Lions obam the Bellingham 8 noble
okay
so why is it that today Madrid first season of faith because there was a certain Toni Kroos normal those passes so he only that room to operate
yeah
but last season say share number 10 no wa ko bibi okonom me hu dey one insha da remfa so why they won't push number number 8 no
okay
so that number 6 whether to menu or Kamavingo they get to enjoy their game
okay
obi an box to box ejuma no so that a proper number 10 will come function for the team I'm looking at that option so but I this is number 10 na boy na what I was in the ball
all right
if a club worker would be important was no quite right wing one of them uncle boka crowd one Jude Bellam so
okay, I say Miss Ruby. There is an Arsenal jersey at an art shop adjacent Snit office, Cape Coast. It has faded beyond wearing, but the vendors believe someone will purchase it. It is better it is used as tissue or rag because if you wear it to the kitchen, you can't lift a cap made in Europe. On local made caps and this is that boy inside Abraham Miami Chelsea. Hey Osman, I was say I feed you mama ko for any wo Osman. Mama ko for any wo Arsenal for. I'm going to manage to for my chadodo. I say hi, good morning Miss Ruby. You are loud and clear. Keep the fab band and greetings to all CCTU I'm here. I'm SAG student. Okay, from zero. What if you say me now? Eddie Abayada say good morning. Today is the day. It's my better half's birthday. Mrs. Charlotte, Ama Anna for Sam. May Pentecost Nyame bless her bountifully for me. Elder Sam Anna for Eddie Frelmina Mwanda and Madam Charlotte Ama Anna for Sam. Mommy, I will show happy birthday. Now me fa we chat to I say good morning Miss Ruby. Now that Solomon Abgesi is seeing what would be the way forward for Benjamin Asare, and I wish Kwada Somesi a new prospect of House of Folk the very best of luck in their subsequent games. Isaac Fifi Asare from UCC. That's somebody I can't ask them that. So Abgesi ba I hata. Enya bibi I competition or they bring Benjamin Asare. You can say now it's my percent con and conquer pet team or by a starter. But Uncle Banasana says still a heart and one. Uncle fight here. They fight. Monko fight in him. Good morning. The colors of a Santaman is yellow, black, and green. So I find it very difficult when I see Kodoko using red and white JC. Kindly update me on the history behind the use of red and white JC by Kotoko. Uncle Paul. And the tender currency in our country is cedi. So why do we present dollars to our sports monument after tournament instead of our local currency? I can't think far. I said I'm going to see this now. More a see this and the Edema Montino. Uncle a see this now and I all right. 28 minutes past 7 on Kastle 90.3 FM. Osman.
Yeah, Miss Ruby.
Over 20 minutes.
Yes.
Man on it. Why?
Aqua
22 minutes. Now they see by 7:50. Oh dear, see one fancy ya. About the wechi. Yanko yanim.
Ruby, Mama, that's an upper way now. You room more the transfers in the kakra. Now, you ever started in Manchester City? And the last week here, we come about a rental for James Trafford, the former goalkeeper of Manchester City or Burnley. I'm going to impress City will exercise one option to buy back £27 million, and what the call for Brenton back view. Now Ruby said extra Brenton now wipe back now. Last time he commodity City currently so goalkeeper back and that means there were 4 first team goalkeepers. It's not there. A Kurotum na Ofimo Honum. It was between Stefan Ortega and Alfredo Moraes. Now the Manchester City will confirm James Trafford there. Wababa signed a long-term contract with Manchester City no. And Ocheda Stefan Ortega no. What wasn't to transfer today. Any club be ready to sign or yes Stefan Ortega no. Oba wotum na washena Brenton no. We janma wa call honum. The club na catch an open new club. Non-conco ball honum. And it's sad though, but or your football. And or he understand the business.
Ortega no.
Yeah, Stefan Ortega no.
Ortega.
Yes. On your bad goalkeeper crowd. On your bad goalkeeper. In fact, I'm putting Manchester United. I was looking at Manchester United, but the rivalry no. From rivalry rivalry. Now he wouldn't wish to take that route no.
Rivalry.
It's also a
Man, you should go for him.
Man, you should go for him. And see, they'll open new club now with Tum na wako. Now Ruby after confirmation no. And I report over there another statistics no. The highest spending manager ever in the history of football. Wababe Pep Guardiola. Since I started the career in 2008, I for FC Barcelona, joining Bayern Munich or all but Manchester City no. Papa way in that period where to way room into professional coaching as the first team coach of any club biano. Oyaza was spend 2.02 billion euros on transfers alone. Yes, and that is the hallmark of that manager. And when it brings in the argument about Sikasem and then winning laurels. And for me, we may want to have that conversation maybe another day. But I feel there's a coach let's say you may what to play some more. And what to know is I mentioned that I'm a desired results in every channel. Equally, we also see other coaches and so one more one is a kind of one to players, Now so about the one team, one conquer, one win the trophies. Maybe now they struggle. It's actually on the list now. The next second coach was spend this Benu. Yeah, Diego Simeone of Atletico Madrid, 1.31 billion euros.
First and second, the difference.
Yes, and we're looking close to almost about by 700 million euros. And a Pep was a bull Simeone. But Pep, if you look at the achievements, on these 3 clubs, on your 1 year, and the pedigree of those clubs now, Ruby, you would agree there. Certainly, he needs to win trophies with those clubs, especially with Manchester City. Other managers came in, made sure of start the project, But Obi I'm a world-class appeal of Manchester City brand, or your Pep Guardiola, not disrespecting Mancini or Manuel Pellegrini. Once over by money be honor. But Pep in the level of City was one coin. It was all because the Sikabian was signing the players, That money was available to him. OGC or honor. Diego Simeone, Atletico Madrid, why you need money for no simple entire career. Now she Sika way to now was spent. And the trophies are wide and said to compare. About there be a numbers in Bono on Shadar and Max Allegri 1.2 billion euros. And I'm also in terms of transfers, no way to now Wakwaya or Honum. Thomas Tuchel, no several clubs when you want to from Borussia Dortmund, by Chelsea, Echo PSG, no super close to 1.19 billion euros, no. And I know way to now was spent on Honum. And Antonio Conte out of the 5th position, no way to now was spent on Damasicano. It may be some more question. Ruby, should a long stint the likes of Jose Mourinho, Carlo Ancelotti, Ejuma wetum na why around those times now was starting one career no. Na say kind of top 5 for managers who spend this canal. They are not there. But in terms of winning trophies and laurels, these guys they've been there. Champions League Pep Guardiola 3 times. Jose Mourinho no support 2 times and a wetum na wakwa for one. Carlo Ancelotti I almost about 4 times and a wetum na wakwa jo honum. Second, domestic leagues and clearly these 2 guys too are also there. But Pep no, watching the urban the league is 1 year as a crown, it be a 2nd position over to Mezi. Last season was one of the newest seasons. Young Pep Guardiola tomorrow coach as a manager of any club Biano, nor Kozi 4th position or honum. In fact, your man to my son your honum, but then this is about the scorecard and a power is here could be honum to know. All this is urban Sikasamana, a bit too more power honum. Ruby now young room more transfers in the Yenzi Komaka. Okay. My young call Istanbul and down of Poway. And up there's going to be fireworks or Istanbul honum. Why? Because Victor Osimhen and down of Poway na Brenton another yami board tina about Colland or honum na a Brenton or Quakoya and medicals in there and of Poway and Obeko pay more Istanbul honum. Now Galatasaray supporters, you know how they do it. They are going to welcome him. Up and down supporting base about Tony Bibiana. They will be there in their numbers to do it. Now, me boy, no pa. Now, Brenton, Thursday, no, Wakako, and the medicals, no. Now, we to know confirm and then now, no. For the next 2 years, no. About a permanent signing. Zamakala, our friend, or yet Galatasaray or Honum. And they do no community now. If you had a years, you had it. It's no one ever sounds to you. I'm
not for say what send a career, is that so?
No, we want to send a career. Such options are not available. Now, going to Saudi and playing in Tech, which one is better?
Now, I said before about Galano. As a Chelsea being in the moon,
this is Casemino. Casemino said, not Chelsea, you're willing that wants to wait to them a hefty amount. But the road baby, you compare the two in Yano. Yes, England, one year exciting. More eyebrows will be able to know wash your honum. But it's not Galawan and now. Once up and one support and once one shabola. When you born a shepherd, why are more your face? It's a one echo honum, you will get slapped. And that is one time if you don't convince our brain in a day. On sounds won't continue honum.
And Antino Galafon a door chain. Where did they drug back? They were actually console. I'm going by Charles be performing a
legend. And I'm a child. But nobody be able to make see.
Oh, when I'm a child says, or buy all castles, so quiet, or yeah, dear, no more son. Yes. So by Charles now, give it that high performance now.
But since you're not watching or don't know, or a Galahonum. And that's why he feels that he wants to continue. It's Ruby. May I mean by agenda to make it our move. No. Besides,
okay. For now, no, you're saying there, but initially, no, I call options, no, that time, no.
Maybe
you could have that's what you one of my major 5 leagues, yeah, Galana,
but we're taking decision to
just strike a power with Napoli. Now Gala.
You cannot be grudging. Now Ruby, your room with Chelsea, Kana, Yenzi, Mark Kukwela, no come. And that, yes, in command upon and a yakade, I bring you away. And Nasa Funo unofficially no was started and can treat your boy no commanders and can be the ma. Kawashana could to know sign our brain no. Now you're still close to 70 million pounds in Pono. Now we are willing to the music on about 2 now about lodging now with our Chelsea. Now boy in way 2 now we move on now our call. Now ended the now because our story started there. Or about the Chelsea for instance one trend now story from again the grounds. Or other was start with open conversation with Oya Mark Kukwela there. A brand on to non a contract extension no. On for being fan home. I read the current deal no. What can 3 years left to 2028 and on the contract over end or honor. Now Ruby, Misha man make there. Chelsea 3 seasons ago 2022 and I was signing a boy fee Brighton and Hoops Albion for 62 million pounds. So that particular season no. And the man quay from Chelsea. Now you send some Chelsea supporters over catch our brain tea. Odu baby mpona one pe boy na nyima ahwe. Not because the Chelsea supporters in the player nasem, but no performance on the foot of play no. Now or on and off, you won't who boy ni. In fact, around that time no, na Chelsea project na or ya za on koye. Intenda you can say the story has changed. In the second Chelsea team no na, one of those players abeka or your untouchable or your Mark Kukwela. Why? Because if you look at him last season, for instance, ball at Brentford no tomorrow more than 60 games. That means any availability on time prayer. Urban suspensions in the boy in town could be a honum and 5,000 minutes and I brent no more boy or honum. Now Esha goes is what that can game no see now. It gives you that assurance and confidence there. A corner way she was started no so to origin and you and I'm buzzing boy bono. So Chelsea mandam opportunity now. The next place able who Chelsea once over to know about dominate our better with team no I brent away can be. And that is the reason why Chelsea watching them our share no. In the instead of the Obotumawatona Brenton, no, in fact, they want to even rebuff off opponents another interest from outside there. Or by sign our brain away. It's in the Chelsea for no answer if I catch on point blank there. Boy, you know, want to know could be beer. It's in the an improved offer and have a contract extension. No, Obotuma was the beer can and then yet today. And Sha was the 3 years in a car. The 3 years now I can now I could 6 years. So that by 2031 no. And a boy ne do no over 2 number run out of honum. And Ruby, I feel that he deserves every accolade. A Brenton was the money because all the baby and your mind koye no or community that he will sit down, fight for his position, improve his performances no. Now we're 2 now konenim. Somewhere last season, a backaya, all the baby in Manchester United will room strong that Brenton or was sign or honum. But I took a Brenton no take a decision there. I want to stay and fight for my position. In the left back corner mono. There is no better player in Chelsea team or tomorrow but no yeah Mark Kukwela. In fact, in Europe as it stands now, no, say per top 3 best left backs in the world currently. This guy is there. Number one national team football. She makes me want to support him not born. The commitment is you cannot take anything away from Mark Kukwela to be or good news. And I Chelsea from where to na win so Tinaza me feel about him now wa now wa kono nyimo hono mitino. Kudos to him. Chelsea won abio Miss Ruby. I read our phone or Joao Felix. Yes, there's no come surprisingly. No so wakwa join Oye Al Nassr or Honum. Now you bring the details of your contracts in na. I read tell you I signing 2 years or Oye Al Nassr funo 30 million euros no and I chose funo wotum na wo command or Honum. But then there are add-ons no nye selling on clause in the Chelsea funo your contract in such a way there. That be so what on the play no any other club bia close to 50 million euros no. Chelsea bottom my Jeffy and herself for 110. Now Ruby, I was asking myself question and herself for contract what accident and a G2. Potentially don't know what deal we know that you bottom no quote to 80 million euros and I herself for bottom to Chelsea. Because initially about 30 million euros no. Now say to the plan no any other club bia na or ya have quote to 50 million euros bio and I come Chelsea. My problem with that my clause na see because Ruby I feel there it doesn't make sense. Ebi abaka so out on the player now call contract over general that is kebenya bia no any cheme bia na it makes sense but entum for fix the amount and financial contract nim there so auton no so okwa close up to 50 million euros no na music na ebaje ebaton na hin nti akoton 40 million na hin na be Chelsea for no this way I want to understand me sure the clarifications no obeba but that tells you how much I tells you when it comes to transfer business now when you cannot blame them and a good thing we to na wakwa akoye no na mo sure Joao Felix ne career no Ruby oya tete honestly me the list be by say I should the highest combined transfer fees in the world in the game of football okay Abraham Tower for year Neymar Jr. 346 million pounds. Okay. And away to my command. Yes, I can now. Okay. Yes. Oh yeah, Neymar on top of honum. 346 million pounds. Okay, power honum. Then Romelu Lukaku. No so we move pa.
Chelsea, Man U, Chelsea.
West Bromwich Albion, Everton, but so fine. No so 320 million pounds no.
Man U cry on 90 now.
Yes, and I know so to my way trim honum. Cristiano Ronaldo 240 million pounds.
Man U to Madrid.
Yes. No so I was saying no. Scan no so to na wa clock honum. Joao Felix 195 million pounds.
Wow.
And I shall boy we ne career. Na ke expectations was so that brain to we no. And Kochan kada mo contact and added that my names ya boy. Na ke should be any achievement Ruby your wall Osman Dembele, Alvaro Morata, Antoine Griezmann, Matthias De Ligt, Matthias Cunha, and Afe Felipe Coutinho. On the listening now no be abaka there. Now who's in over from no. Yeah, this boy I can ask him Joao Felix. Not in terms of talent, but the output and achievement those clubs on one boy no way to na wenya. From Benfica coming to Atletico Madrid was spending a lot of time over there. He couldn't achieve anything. He couldn't improve personally as a player. He got a chance, joined FC Barcelona. What did he do? 1 month penalty, now what to other. But joining Chelsea, the first 1 month, no, I bet I'm a top performance. Subsequent months, no, you want to bring any. Or call back to Atletico Madrid. The same thing with 2 man for 1 farm man. Wasn't about Chelsea bill. Chelsea, your boy, first season. Second season was no Cologne with AC Milan. First month or Yazi, affairs and Fabio. In fact, all the baby Chelsea plays in pa. Now you can Joao Felix simple. And I feel there, and I say, Ruby or your environment, a pressure and shut down doors. So one can say, you still get the confidence, at the age of 25 years, so he can still get back to Europe. And me assure that with the help of Cristiano Ronaldo, I know Zintin Tima brain to question my answer for no. About to know I find the mojo back and away to my bonnet career no. My Yamakon Kanam on Honum. You're wishing the very best of luck or that particular move now. No so wait to Nawaka Honomono. And that you presume come off fire Aaron Ramsdale. No move to a year Newcastle no. Now Newcastle and on your Southampton for no. Or as I wait to not reach agreement for the 27-year-old or year England goalkeeper no. Obey a season long loan. Now Ruby fees now Orebano or Yaza fees was the bill mupa on ye sika the bill was a sizable fee no undisclosed and I was a buy. And then option to buy the following season no. Oyaza no so tomorrow honum it's down up away. I rent tenable to kwanda wa Newcastle honum wa kwa ne medical no na we tum na one sign or a season long loan no that my club are from Newcastle to Nick Pope on the we benya another competition no so yin ba ko ball honum it's no see as o fi or Newcastle honum oreba ma me call Liverpool na minzi da mun komo we last week and I'm bezin komo fa or 17-year-old Salford City striker wa from wo right home. Now, I rent away, make the Arsenal for £200,000. Wait to my college, that must scan Salford from there. They want to sign the striker. No. In fact, initially, no, not a Liverpool from and I want ye them youngster way, ne entourage the club names in command, or to go to them £200,000. No. Also, the went to a scan, Arsenal Fuzi when any mechanical could choose a cano. But you could baby no, not afraid what between Liverpool and Arsenal. After Liverpool score £200,000 no, in the Abraham Ajah to me there, Arsenal move no field that or born a career. Into he wants to join a year and slot knitting my often or Liverpool or Honum. Into the 17-year-old or will write no or as I agree personal terms be with Liverpool for no. In the Oka sign a 3 years contract with Liverpool or Honum. Into 17-year-old will or right no. Abe question na kan zama oye Liverpool after Liverpool we to na we beat Arsenal to the signing of oye this youngster no it no see another positive one ofi honom na oreba eye ko oye Crystal Palace Arsenal okupe mu Crystal Palace wa start there where is in come for oye ebe riche eze home and the Damuko Yezi will fear Hade about the player and what is going to happen. In fact, Oyaza Crystal Palace Funo was the evaluation of £60 million, and I was out to a very cheap as another. Now, Arsenal Funi field there amount no so kakra in the Crystal Palace Funo one bro foam na one two na one trash deal out. But maybe the last time I came had there. If you have a very cheap as for the past 3 seasons way, say the career trajectory now. A brand and wasn't bono yaza utumna or kosoro power honum. 27 years of age. If you look at him in the last 3 seasons now, every season no in terms of numbers no, a brand he appreciates or honum. In this effort, the year 2022-2023 season now, after 40 matches or bueno, 10 goals plus 4 assists no, and a brand no 2 more year. Last 2 seasons, a brand no bono home wasn't about 31 matches, 11 goals, 6 assists, and a brand no 2 more honum. Then last season, I boy you know, 43 matches, 14 goals, 12 assists, and a brand no 2 more honum. If you look at this player, and the quality of Otumozima, Crystal Palace, and the confidence of the ball now, for me, I had an impossible also in you are. Ebiana and shut down for when you're fine sharp brains away. But against Manchester City in the FA Cup, no. So I Crystal Palace offered a winning game now. Just look at our Brent's contribution in the team and a ball to more boy honum. Number for me, or a very superb, also in your honum. Then again, to look at the positions our Brent and Otumna Obo. Attacking midfield, no. Number 10, Obotumna wa ball honum. Number 8, Obotumwa ball honum. As you know, cut to left wing one more Arsenal no ye problematic now. As you know, cut to one house Obotumna wa ball. The Master as a centre forward as a striker no. Boy no Obotumna wa kwako ball honum. So that means a sign our Brent away now. He's not only going to add to the numbers, no, but the competition of the bread team, no, I have about 2 number concern. Especially for me, or the garden Mensah that me because if you look at Kopama, I share the other number 10s in the game. I tell you one now. These are players are most at times, you know, up on one passing ranges, no, I didn't know what I was here, Juma. But then I'm not saying there or the garden of an when it comes to playing football. But I couldn't offer that also ball Mitchell no releases now or touch. But with some of these guys, no, they know when to release the ball, when to hold on to the ball, when to dribble. But sometimes with the guard, no, in that regard, now you too more cause some of the problems, you know. It's in they say very check as a so what 2 minutes Arsenal will conclude the deal now. Me feel the urban the squad in depth now. Os be back on na competition so about 2 na wasanso we gbem na nyama konka na amananka sa no Arsenal intino. Let's see how our Arsenal will to about approach do we na we 2 na wa sign or ye a Brentford for no ye a very che eze wo honom. Ma me nko ye Italy kakra na ye bo pem wo ye Germany honom. E romo Italy Ademola Lookman. Ye di no nkomo wo fiade 2 weeks ago. And then so far it is very much open that Brentford no Atlanta honom or room bobio because before the end of the season pono and I rent and the kade ye season and he wants to move on. Now wa konenyim. Fast forward season na players are moving. Ademola Lookman the watch and name the club no pass any replacement in the shape of Oye Kamaldeen Sulemana. I rent on to move on noko. Now currently Inter Milan fono and away to na wa bero di unuma opera was signing Ademola Lookman. Na Atlanta for is 50 million euros. Na was that to a Brent no do. The any club be a why ready opera over sign a Brent no. As a damos kind of bana, or more down green light no. No two as a player no as nako. Inter Milan no ye the only team currently. Was it the former bid no? Was that come or ye Atlanta for no? Initially was a 40 million euros no, and I was a quay. Now was a quay just as a marker no, and Kwafuna rejected because 50 million euros no. As a 40 by waka 10 or 2 meeting kind of waka no into a rejected deal no. And then I said about that was a 40 plus or yeah 5 million add-ons no was also was a quay. No so were rejected or honum. Nanenda menu kase or yazano power interphone was also was or yeah 42 million euros no in the fixed fees no plus 3 million euros add-ons no. And I was at Atlanta from 1 2 na 1 shim na 1 2 na 1 j and then somebody had to say in there. Now so I was able to now share now I reject or this particular deal no into a good watch and I'm a 50 million pounds valuation no once about 2 na obeka into no so another one yes he name your budget na you 2 na ya show hono yanko Scotland a Romo Scotland Rangers in the nyumbri wo game a obebo wo hono na we Romo ye Tottenham Hotspurs another youngster our friend oye Mickey Moore 18 years of age oye winger last season you kakra honum in the Oyaza Rangers for once to me Roma when you Tottenham facing come out kwechira or your straight loan and I want to work akɔhwɛ dɛ mikimono obotum na over sign on for 1 year. Now information that the two clubs in Yinano they have agreed on a deal at Brent and obotum na obeko enti mawaka in Brent obako akɔ ne medicals no now we tum na one sign on 1 season long loan no for club award from Oye Rangers wo honum ye Romo Germany a Brent award from Oye Thomas Müller before the end of the season no ye bezino nkomo there wa born this season another wa born career ni nyina we he's one of those guys now about just one club pe into starting from Oye Bayern Munich for one academy moving on to the senior team no or started from 2007-2008 and senior team making the appearance in the 2025 and a Brent no we two na or in the career ni nyina kwesi honum into 18 solid years no and a papa we otumo boy at the age of 35 years in the way we na career nyina we Europe into no be here there after club workout no obetum na obe find another club na wako Mayo kasa anopa we I can confirm to you there Brent na kwa sign a 2 years contract no or that mo ye MLS side Vancouver Whitecaps no and then one Brent no obekosi na aka no now for me he's only going to enjoy the time we tum na waka wona career into no you reaching the very best of luck for the rest of the career now we tum na waka no now Ruby yes no Bayern 04 Leverkusen and when I want to one place no almost 1 year no in the key players I was one of boy achieve one success in no obia ya za otum na or move on na oruko na enyimo honum na no pa we Lucas Hadraki the goalkeeper the experienced goalkeeper no in the nusumpo AS Roma we to ma Roma Abrentia no we na zinkoma kwechira as a free agent no personal terms we agree ewie into Abrentia no sumpo baka one of the notable names no so be fio ye Bayern 04 Leverkusen na Eric ten Hag next season say remember I think we tum no za amane pa because goalkeeper ko left back ko in the eco defensive midfielder ebisu ko eco the midfielder so Ghana Jaka so ko eco enyim one so Florent Vit no so ko honum that means they be a new face once about za mo ye ten Hag honum into no Abenta from Lucas Hadraki no and opa we oya that me confirm me there Monaco funo otum na wasan Abrente wo honum into Ruby transfers no ye fancy wo hade
okay mama share messages na ba na me hwe se bibi wo mu na fei questions bi o ma yen enfo na yentumi ento aso I say good morning I'm Dominic from Benyaze I wish my brother Bright Aqua happy birthday all right yes I wish you happy birthday and pay Emma na I say I'm Brad Kobe I want update on PSG transfer is that still Osman you know say PSG
but so far
okay ma men call my name na men to us so I say good morning Miss Ruby Adams please give me the update of Manchester United. We United fans want to know the actual players coming and I wonder why Amorim signed Mbeumo, why Bruno is playing the same position and he is even better than Mbeumo. The board needs to sign a striker, defensive midfielder, a defender and a prolific goalkeeper because our old players can't help us at all. How can we play 38 matches in the league and your goal scorer is Bruno with 8 goals? I'm penning inside penning or the doubts that Canadian inside Boimba and Ataba the Pass filling station. And Mbeumo no. Or one number 10. Davi. Right wing one no bebo. Okay. But then ata obotum na why sporting director. Areas no care no. And when is why prioritize Manchester United. Okay. One goalkeeper baba. Central midfielder Kosu baba. And a striker Subeba. So these are the 3 areas I Manchester United for Obotum now. The come to me Ton Sancho Mone we no one free more. Strikers ni biaba. Yeah. So the last time this year no was settled on 2 strikers. Okay. Oli Watkins of Aston Villa and Afe Benjamin Sesko. These are the 2 strikers United now willing there. Opportunity of West Ham Numukwe. But the midfielders under the Kai is it Sporting CP midfielder Hodgman. Okay. No so good at Warshire or Honum. And a couple of other players I watch the goalkeeper person a lot na wotum na we inquire about them. But so far won't take a decision there. Person ABC na work akwa or Honum. But ever start the season is in Manchester United when you're another goalkeeper. Okay, moment to us so na fe yanko your name. I'll say hi, Miss Ruby. I'm loud and clear. Atanka for a year, Manteman Kebi. If next season, Vinny don't pick up his form and perform, Jabi Alonso must bench him and start Brahim Diaz or put him on transfer. FKK. The next is Vinny on financial bench. There's a Vinny or nya dia be ni hu dia hu kakra ba dia ba se onya dia I say I need my coach say obebenche that be. Hello, Miss Ruby. I'm Baba from Abra Easy Joint. Update on Chelsea transfer. Javi Simmons, anyway, no, I could say.
Ogudo.
Okay.
Confidence no was so power. Hatton is almost about 90%.
Hatton, okay.
Hatton is and Xavi Simmons almost about 70%. Chelsea trade about Ton Nkunku. So Nkunku kwa.
Okay.
Then Obabe Shemo hono.
Now Obi am to Nkunku now. Obi am.
So for you the Leipzig funaba.
Leipzig.
My Leipzig was the loan was the buy.
Okay.
Chelsea for that would try Brenton once and for all. No few books in the knock.
Okay. Now yes, the no ne. Disas ne bench on yes omunya teams ma omo.
So far no. Chelsea towards the young conversations in Bebre. But I'm sure there. I'm sure that by the time I start the season, no, some of them will get clubs now. But this has in plans, no.
Raheem Sterling no one beyond.
Raheem Sterling one club and sana. Full am na yeti. But Raheem Sterling no wages no. I know you should clubs will be apelu.
Rashford now. What it is sikas. Mama tetina montina how no match Chelsea no. Or no told ball now no anya na just or what a monster how no man am mfa mo shebre ni agro told ball in same. And no say Chelsea internal transfer.
Yeah.
Chelsea under 21 coach no. Woma transfer local Strasbourg. Some quite assistant coach. They say we internal transfer. And at Chelsea, that man say Strasbourg see any team. And say we Chelsea near we team no Chelsea and Strasbourg. Told body team back on to
support.
What time Chelsea na 21 coach? I come Strasbourg so one assistant coach. So they have to get him. What is this going to be internal transfer? So on one team and what no that man is at body no. Aye, we a businessman pa. Good morning, Miss Ruby. Thank you. Okay, yeah, that's say Ima and now do we at the bar here. Ima yeah, that's no price would see age median. So then I said Donnarumma the end be my own. I said Donnarumma. No plan on how hefa dollar money.
O pesico.
Sika bia page for wa wiom sika nyina awie o gana kwai.
Time catch you there. I to the cafe bisia. E bi send there. O ex-boyfriend about some see na. Eja impako. It's a story na so your da. Na atwanya oda. I also advise ho. Mozi e similar no. The master be page was a buy one. It's no so ho no more boba.
Okay, Meda say, good morning, Mr. B. My name is Ebenezer from Pempamsie Hotel. Please, my team Madrid are not starting the preseason. Nyabutra Mamu, Man City for free stage bay. Was it the quarterfinals? Yes, and I would quarterfinals. Yeah, and I saw a for you free mono.
Run of 16.
And I'm free, and I'm at free stage bay.
Is it no quarter? Yeah, Mario quarterfinal.
Quarterfinal. Semi PSG for no, semi, and you know. I think for Man City for na Chelsea the matter for you. I don't know who are Moises Caicedo. Ni who fee. What ni who fee puff cake what now because Kastle bia earthquake be pon na na what to survive. Ni tiri mo and one Kastle bia flat. What am plan no anwua. Me say cake agropa akra ni din edi no agropa. E to mo nya mai Chelsea the matter for no ba nya what akra mai. Aye.
What upon the toy there, yeah, activity of Honoma. Only
who free.
I must swim in a question soon as what's
and I'm watching. I be to I be say bicycle ink TB. No, didn't chrome cotton idea was supermarket. I say, oh, be fan who the chrome one, yeah. I'm with your many about some on by. I know me who is on the boxer. Friends, I can't turn on Jackson. I turn the box be a shadow on
Jackson, but you know, pound.
Easy. Okay. Say, I'm a catch to see as a pajana, dear. The see as my catch to see, no, to dear. Good morning, Miss Ruby. Real Madrid should have a good bench so that we can compete next season. And that's from Bonkus. But okay, already you have a good bench, Anna. My bench, then your mother, you should have a good bench.
Bad.
Oya line up a baby actually.
Baby season be another baby competition be am fine just 15 minutes you. I would try no so when I saw the chira will be over you be sack will be but players he say all back date here winning Champions League banner still now no more. Say Luka Modric na free right. It's the core of the team no. The thing is that new coach about try so better to no menya far. You get there. You don't start so Saki will be simply because when you have one bad season.
Ma'am, the tower. Oh, baby, you left. And you know, Madrid team, almost team, I would say. There are Rodrigo goes, Nebia, or Qua. Wo ba hie obi ana?
So kwai honum cramp no.
Gonzalo ye yiniti aba.
But I feel say Brahim Diaz himself.
Madu di hie obi a munyai mam famra. Mba na manya de kra nya hwe. Mama o ma de cap o ma bre ana. Ma de cap.
Ya de bro, ya de jube. Ya de bre.
Good morning. Okay.
Trophless
no. At least yeah. This season say manya league na manya Champions League. Na munya Copa del Rey kra mo pen.
Which any guaranteed. Maybe I saw for say Zabi Alonso in the first season.
Okay.
Okay. Just manage your
expectation. FKK the san what you minimum the pa san obeka. Okay. We can say na e man hwe wo. Esa na me manya adwin bia e wo ho afa e man ho. They are can one sem no sa. We are manage your expectation just say. Good morning to you Miss Ruby and your colleagues. In fact, say me fa osisi e just say de bia manage me manage expectation bia me show. Good morning to you Miss Ruby and your colleagues. In fact, you people are excellent in sports presentation. Thank you for the good work you are doing for Cape Coast and Ghana. Special regards to Abatampa, Theodora, Sarafo, and Sam. Okay, Cape Coast, South NPP incoming constituency secretary. Okay, I'm driver, Nyame, okay, and okay, I'm driver, Nyame Mebuafo, okay, watching you live from Takra, the more farm and sister. May God bless you, Yadasipi, for your message. My team, Maxwell Kunedu Nadu Baye. And Berman and Kwame Son, I say my team Manchester United will surely bounce back this season. Big building can be pulled down within a few hours, but rebuilding it takes more time. Until United till grave. So do Man United san kosoa na do Man United. I also do akosi wom. Do akosi wom eno anu no a yemra fie. Eno ankoma kwaso e wo Ghana mrase badwa fie. Samsona o man panyin so akasa enkoma no de do no anu fi wono mu a ye de ebre wo.
The real sports is here.
Noyes caught in no man's land. It's Marley.
Kastle FM. The Sports King.
Feel love.
Keyboard hot pepe. Keyboard hot pepe. Set up on coña. Get for your point. Spaghetti noodles.
Kastle FM 90.3.
Keyboard hot pepe. Keyboard hot pepe.
New Kibo hot pepper powder. Loco show. This advert is FDA approved.
We was too much money. I say, Talisal too much money promo about town. We are in the bedal star 500 hash. Net them Talisal too much money promo. Able to 100 Ghana cedis cash. We are crossing our bay in the Biano. The Pendians no able to 20,000 Ghana cedis. Able to says 1.2 million Ghana cedis. We are crossing Kasana and Kasem. Etibia 1.2 million Ghana cedis. I was it to credit go for no do keke. Then your point able to dial star 500 hash and now Telecel play up on the door. Not for Telecel too much money promo him. It's a cycle crowd at home.
Telecel connecting energies.
Akrazi and then for July.
That's where Emma question qua was being a chedia who do be bria and also 9 million Ghana city. I was scratch and win a Kenyan. Chow bet I was sports and a casino. Then ya de biarada scratch card. Would you be nya Kenya winning cash? Would you spinning? Ah yes, I'm out free flight. Any near kicker who be brave. Betway Kwana Ubenyano. Now Kenya do now or betway.com.gh. Kaise, and Chisha Kakao. Gaming Commission of Ghana Sasha here. Betting in Yansemu. Winnie Finu Achia and Kohon.
The real sports is here.
Noyes caught in no man's land. It's Marley.
Kastle FM. The Sports King.
Kastle 90.3 FM Sini Robert Mensah Sports and I did someone you do see peace and pay Ugusua any ete edi dwumadie no yemra fie yemhwe pesama hodo a yaboaboa no emu na yentumi eni enkomo ewo ho Yesha Siadia Enrada Eyadia the Black Queens of Ghana Ekoshia Ghana Mampenyi His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Wane na bedi eche Prof Nana Jane Opokwa Jeman ewo mre ne mano ko Afcon wase na wamwatumi ekwakodi eto so miensa eje eye bronze medal edeba eye oman Ghana mu no na Ghana Mampenyi ede nkoma hodo etu dwasem waba ema ba wano abaso papapa nenei waka ama eye obibia ate enkenkan efefo no wamate se emwa bia efenu ebehia wani ministry ni behia ebeboa ama oman Ghana yen sports no etumi akwa nanim no waya crowd se obeye no etumi ede aboa apese nei oman Ghana yagudi ayedie no so no ebetumi akwa nanim yen tie nkomo a Ghana Mampenyi His Excellency John Dramani Mahama otumi edeto eye Ghana for and afi Black Queens players ene ompanyi fo mokopie mu no anim.
I want to pledge our support to the FA. We'll do everything we can to support you in the work you are doing. One of the last things we want to do is to get dedicated funding for sports. And so we're thinking about it. And I think that like we did to solve the school feeding program. Now, do you hear anything about school feeding?
And to normal a dedicated fund be for air sports. To say Nadia ever boba solve air sports problems said your Maya solve air school feeding program the problem no. Omba be pep fund be a eba fast sports no a Kenina. Na Emma yen to me enya problem be and so on my nay or my penny at the sound command at the 2 dry and watching and now my penny assigned the 2 just say. One a minister of interior Edin Komo Akachen say nay eba say one more year recruitment ya penkofo ko security services ni mu so a eya ontwe nani emfa ehwe sports ni mu na one more betumi edo ma shesh mama na yeye no yentumi emfa mu nyina entumi entihye mu bia ne obi a obabo no sanso ye post ni obabo na bia we fair service ni ade ni nyina no beboa ama bebi akonkan ede ama agudie no.
I've also asked the Minister of Interior to give priority to sports people when we do recruitment into the security services. Because in the past, when we brought sports people into the security services, it gave them the opportunity and the equipment and the facilities to train and improve themselves. And so even after the children finish the senior high school, we bring them into the security services, into police, immigration, prisons, fire service, and all that. And we used to have the security services games, CESA games. Yeah, we must, I don't know if it still goes on, but you don't hear much about it now. But we must reintroduce the CESA games, let the security services compete amongst themselves. And then Kurt and Co will be standing there and watching, and then just picking the talents one by one and forming their national teams.
Someone Ghana Mampenyi His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Eddie Tudra na owie no de yensaka no say nei ai wotumi emeki a donation of an undisclosed amount no edema ema no modern ma omokoboy to Mampenyi ema omu iska omodem omokoboy no omu iska so monyin kona fei omonso no omofa nkojo mani mo omode abo my Ghana wo aye wafcon no wase na yanto asna afia nkopie mu mrase badwafie ho so no ade a team no ene wo technical team ene efe ni kopie mu so mrase badwafie na no no na yen minister for sports and recreation Ora ni din Eddie Kofi Adams and so Eddie Tudwa said kwasem ni aban no aye crowd pa se kwan bia so no wo mo behwe aboa ama agokansie ho nsema konkan wo man Ghana mu ene wo behwe players no wo mo fe no ho asem ban se ne omu training conditions no ena fe insha hudo betumi de agu akoma beboa ama national teams ni nyina anya Black Queens nko national teams ni nyina ediye no omo behwe enso aye ene yankoma minister for sports and recreation Ora Kofi Adams one also Eddie Tudwa na enu ena minority sorry ye Ora afanyama ken edi animu Eddie Tudwa sa no kwasem ni omo so manage mo maye na so many papa eno ntino nwanse ni hwe kra no oposa ne nsa ntini na die 100,000 Ghana cedis no omo sonye na omo fa enko ene se we Osman kan no say no
1 billion.
1 billion. Minority no aye NPP for more parliament no. Almost so no ede ama e man say omonye we are cash pa gather to discuss. Omonye enko do many.
Minority caucus often refers itself as mighty minority. But Mr. Speaker, on this occasion it is clear that so far we've been hearing words of commendation, but the actual tangible of cash support is yet to come. We are humble but proud to say that we are the first to publicly acknowledge the industry of the Black Queens by donating 100,000 Ghana cedis cash to the Black Queens. Mr. Speaker, we are not pledging 100,000. We are giving a cash support of 100,000 Ghana cedis now, and the deputy minority leader, being the senior woman amongst us, has been handed the cash to meet the team outside and hand over to them so that Mr. Speaker,
Tino sikani niye omodi eni niye omodi kasa omodi osiayo ye sikani niye monya mama no no man fa nko 100,000 Ghana cedis kane no 1 billion ena omodi ama ema no so mo fa nko na ewo masebe de fie hono mo no ena kane eye sports minister honorable Mustafa Yusuf so no se hwa asidano nyina na efe mfama NPP aban no mepato tie ni nsem ni ye papa mame ai ye fast dani bi ema NPP aban aba besne ko enam say womo so le foundation pa de bo ema no na ne nyina so mienu a woka ye ne say eba no astrotefs a omu ye bi papa wo krom hanom a ema no dodo no ano league a ye boyi e honom no mo bo mo league no a che so ko eye bantema atumi sampa bantema astrotef say man league ye bobi honom aniem nyano nko se COVID-19 ne baye no so no aban na otua man ka enti ama na ben ma mu anga COVID aba ye tua kantimi ja bo ne bo e man ko so abo because NPP aban no na bosumi bi aso a otua e man no eka ene nyina ka ho bi nenei ama oman Ghana Black Queens ede bronze aba oman yemu Mustafa Yusuf ne nsem nie.
Mr. Speaker, the government have also done our best. The government upon government have contributed by supporting the women football. Just last year, we all witnessed the Black Princesses being the champions of Africa in the African Games, which was held here in Ghana. And that most of these players here are products from these Black Princesses. And anytime you see players graduating from junior team going to the national team and they are playing together, because they play more playing time, you get successes going forward. And I want to urge the FA to keep these players from the junior national team to graduate to the senior national team so that they can be winning medals for our country. Mr. Speaker, also, we shouldn't also forget that when COVID happened, for the first time, His Excellency President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo ensured that all Premier League, Mr. Speaker, all women Premier League players were put on stipends and they were paid stipends, and most of these players are beneficiaries of those stipends. The numerous astroturfs that His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo also constructed across Ghana, most of the premier clubs, women premier clubs, are playing on these astroturfs. And that is the result of these successes that we are chalking.
Honorable Mustafa Yusuf, Minister for Sports, Youth and Sports, and all the system no, they are to a dra ewo ho, uko PMI, and they one must be joining them man for mo ewo ya gaba kubori about 1 person so, and all the system no, they are to a dra. Now, ewo mu no FKK. What the ana open a man wasem and say a bar must be first a man and Casabia na hot tete. Entino Akuapem South MP Laurentia Ziwonu. One of the to just say ne young man about because more the Black Stars at ya meme and Kosishe and Kwankosishe a mano at say It's
demonstrated so much resilience, grit, and determination at the WAFCON tournament, and every stage of their performance, they accelerated or advanced with their determination. And Mr. Speaker, this is worthy of commendation. They have inspired a lot of young girls in our nation who dream of wearing the national jersey someday. And therefore, Mr. Speaker, I add my voice to the many voices here to congratulate them for bringing at least the bronze medal to our country. So, Speaker, I dare say that our national women's team have performed better in recent times than their male counterparts, and therefore they deserve all the support that they need to be able to advance in the next WAFCON tournament and bring the final and bring the trophy to Ghana.
Area Samoa MP Edema Omanfomo Kwapem South. Honorable Laurentia Ziwonu and the Sansem no Edia Tudra. Yanto so kakra na fe. Yemhwe fa ensem no NC Edia. Yanko eye Kumase asa. Before Kumase na kodoko stem no. Yanko eye Owura ne din Ede Ali Jara. Wono enenei wode oye former Ghana under 17 na nei player ode nkomo Edia ba se modema waboa ma Ghana pa 32 years ago nie. Wobi ankai no. Wobi ankai no. Modema wa body ama Ghana pa after say nei wa sumo my Ghana na bra wa bebre ene say nei okonya a life changing injury a say na bra bo e wa mra na okon edema Ghana no enya ade a obi a enso no aka eye ne ho asem a otumi sampa e ha adwen papa e ha adwen a eno soso no wode eye san komo no enso ede atudwa se ofwa award ahodo a wono waje di ama Ghana pa obo Ghana na 17 no 1991 World Cup winning squad ewo Italy no ka home silver winning squad no ewo eye 1993 na 20 World Cup Australia no ka home and Japan 1993 gold FIFA World Cup no so no and I say the FIFA World Cup no ka Japan team no ho and silver and of gold ewo 1993 American Cup ewo Mauritius no ka ho bi ade a waye waji gold aje silver ni nyina no yen kai no ti anu ase nsem no kokoso wasika ne ade nya pia papa so so barka na kosem because on chairman on konko ansana yaba abe acknowledging to say all I ever wanted was acknowledgement, justice, and a sign that my sacrifice mattered, but instead I have been met with neglect and indifference. It's eno yankomo Ali Jara onosono ede aba abebomu a mabo chiri ede amayetie for e we show you so yanko asante kodoko enu adamu release wo a new jersey for next season tino enie efe the jersey dey to me say efe papa wo mo yidi a kire kama kwampokumo ene wo mo ayaza mo agi a hye kama pa enye fedi agro Omo ba ko piem wo Africa no ase e wo the CAF Confederation Cup no so ase yanko yan champions Bibiani Gold Stars omo ye pre-season wa Accra and na omo first friendly game no e ba so wamo ene eye team one din enso ede eye Asoya FC ena ebo ewo eye Mensah Saba Park ewo University of Ghana. Bibiani Gold Stars first pre-season game no eno so e ba so a mede atudwa ede amana ha for so de omo new training kit for the season so e be to dwanie ti e try say has for so the official league season no just ne baba we pre-season na say ne first training air kit mo so no e de ababe to dwa e wo ho no. All right, dem fa filo story since here na abejafo emremu na yemedi enkomo no emfa entwa so game park chop agudi enu ho dibi pescago botom fa fo no na ebo star 946 hash star 946 hash obope numbers 1 to 36 no you dia ba ko wom first kuma bi pia no draw ni mu draw ne ba so na number ne ba out ya ba osika no ma 26 to 30 times umpe we na per day dibi agoni be very very simple. It come with serious rewards o me draw no 3 times a day Football game no 2 times yeah ma 2 Ghana cedis free to play more and win more on Game Park Cool Chop. Na me sans me ka o say ne okoto fuel no na ya mu the right amount na to me and farmer wa fa wasem no efa kwadine NPA4 the National Petroleum Authority omebwa ye mu the right amount na amount full and quality no from NFA oko experience bad customer service so ani na no the report no efama NPA4 omebwa o ma home abefre no 0302 550 380 0302 550 380 omo head office no ewo jo lukwa obetumi akoye report no ewo ho no kai say 48 hours to do your report. Ope car be at the aisle rounds. O de to kwan akwa Ghana funa ha bia obenya cars ni bi etumi arrente e Kastle transport. Oba mpanyifo e flexible terms so a ye betumi e de amount na fonya cars ni bi etumi arrente. E don ti bra kastlefm na be hye mpanyifo anase frɛ 0244 406 500 ana 0552 490 241 ofra mpanyifo ebeje wo so bra pepe ka ni bi efa erenti fa kodo eduma FKK yen komo local stories name
okay I think say Black Queens no bronze no mo koje ye and o hwe rosin e work coming any treatment e dia mo na you sure say omo atro yes omo ya de ho amo Moi, Ghana fire the okay. Yes, it you're waiting there one basso, but your best expect to say we are going forward, you know. Your best build upon that. Yes, to the playing body, the technical team, no, you're more win. We are sure say more cry, we much no say we cry and
cry,
third position pa. Treatment amodia mai
no Nigeria for no kan wasem say na your friends omo anye cap mpo na mu ye say
cap
ankawe de kedan asase ni ade nyina yo say twama wo mo
say ade anye cap so ko buy dan
of course
fie mu sisi mom say 4 bedrooms bi a Martin tam dia mom which enye beyond that so
but am say asen ade na say like you the third but say the ni agia ma na busu bebre Adentia because this a friend say was it a frey Mensah bobo no kan ho asem it's not as if you need tell that yeah this can import that ni ade but say edin na say ama as afi mu dia say as aye bebre as eni agia busu ye dia sa minima bia adentia
say bia obako school bia o person di first but when di first na so di second and na say third
okay
o be person ka o dey o maintain e no a but so be fit third be call fourth no call fifth no call the chini there
to san ba na nimu bia mu a e celebration no
menya sure so obi apene sa
okay
so ati agenti ba bia e kone na me na di third ni abo finance ni bibia bi da but in recent times any can
it will qualify
qualify which the last time you were yentimi an qualify oh yempo ye who see 2018 ko see 2022 yentimi anko enti wo hwa asa ya safa
okay
o maya yetimi botted yetimi e final near run up no was there 3 occasions I akwakobo enya ka se ni nyina ni Nigeria fo ni sha mo achi yawe na o mo je friends enti ye ko akire die ko akire na ye saba no
okay
ya ankopim ye ya ndru
group stage
one ye san ye
okay
in fact ya ba ye ni ma akokodru the last 4 on ti upe omo anan ko betimi age trophy na na Ghana kan enti ye coming back na say keji trophy dia ka be fa abro so but as a third na akobo no ama as a ma sagidi na ba ma sa ni je na sa abentino ye sure say de ye nyina na ye like Ghanaians as a wo ya dia na say obia kan bi na say so obia ni a sa de bebe ni and for me I expected onum say by at a time so a said there in football ne koy wo manners from especially uko the youth level no crampo dia ban ko edimai and I buy my 11 so ye league no aye bibio ho Black Stars yentimi an qualify anko AFCON wom say ye boa World Cup ni say betimi akọ then ye ho say uko the other side aye mano side na omo prosper as omo ko omo nim
obe the reason be about them say bia or say the reason why am I is because Black Stars is not giving us joy. Absolutely. And I want to see that now shame over baby oh
na make can say the mai kobo ye and me ma na ntimi anko
there be went to
she said the ma me no kan no MP no ai o say na say me omo ntimi nya hwe enti say wo kan the next half I don't say I know you review so short memory no you review just a competition
yes start December they be hu
yeah you be hu say
Ghana Blasters yenka ho
ti the America boy o makobo third say you
o makobe ko ni third o ko na wan ko bi
e mema na ntimi anko bi omo so na jisika kese no ko mo na omo po ba campaign keke no hwenjeje so ayejeje omo nti for me I believe say noir that is the feeling one other thing is that almost I am ma and we are bana ukoko enim say omo vulnerable to a whole lot of things so nya fe na ba bebo it is how pass it through all that now to me eco fight e wo say won nua no mba no na koye there but boye side no so to me koye na do sa stage now the bibi sronko bi ba I feel say almost said yes say yenkukuru Ghana mfamo yenka say ekosi dan yenka say ye koto to cash
I know because yenkosi dan ma wo mo ana bibi kan ti ma fa sa voice ni pa mo
na da grow na
ma hwe ni pa ko ka say yenkosi
omo na ne omo akoje 10 no mo ba nye kosi nti so mo koje ultimate no
e be che Ghana ma mo half na say for half
yenka the last time Blasters who could do
second, you better check cast.
I don't
know. As a Khalifa say it's because NDC is in power. So I'm gonna check cast map. I'm gonna check cast map. Blasters, you know.
And the almost so much.
NDC they are how much so here. It be another.
But for me, I have to say the money. We need to be. You be a bosika botini be adin kese.
There be a who's car bana kasa de ma. And I'm more.
This size can
no man penny so am bibi
yes so man penny there no on 2 and minim say for me whatever the be mo bia no I feel so mo deserve it and the mama and me sure say it should be something I was say bro so because o ko see a dan o ko ye car na o ko bibi say at the mama o mo ko gi trophy na kasa so
ba
like a parliament house ni bibia bom dia mo so and you know for me I feel say yeah managing is for me even that akonya omo de momo oze na me ka se omo ba momo ma de enche so
there be
anase mpo manem koye na otwe achi enkoye bosumi achi enkoye da foforo be omo ba ye na putupuru mu na emunu na mu no eno na ye de eye fe nti enra se na 3 days omo ba ye no eno man panyini o making himself available eno de amomo we sure omo ama parliament so etimi a sure omo so for me I think say ne fire ye na
no
yes yombo mo abaso
right but as at now no there ye nim sika winning I find say bonus ye sika dey kwaje buy dey dey mama no what dey to watch na ko 40 che musika sika no kwaje buy na nkasa no sen ye dey mama no sen ye dey mama no o man penya ebi o man penya kasa personal money no dey man or dey mama but
from the ministry
winning the bronze no what are they getting from the ministry no that's once we are also waiting for that one too
and also there was I was say open
no but in fact me feel that it is even long overdue because when you feel work what won't be
come on
what Korean power catch and they won't disclose it to us
sure
but actors when you know Korea this X amount ABCD and I want to say
appear if you cry $100,000
Messi afọ ko make the program here by discuss wade no when you one bonus is simple we are
about bonya do mo campo da dampo
I feel the Ruby wakoba tournament na wajiska o man na obaka ozezi but that man yes but that man mentality o man na obaka unti no yent to yeska yefemfim no manyi fuzi no it doesn't happen that way oh yeska yo so da ndo so bi o ye hu bia but obaya me yo de ye ba wi akire no na place simple okwa boy mpo no ebia obaya skampo akuma ebi enso na FA president bi nkofi a what 10 bi what did discover more than even the place in the I want me feel dey bia yambo na yamaz no onye fe number na jeff wo year no place no what jisika technical team mpo nti yesu yendi su place no ye make sure the sky mo ho no so in
time ka cha say because minority am bi amampanya mani bi nti no ene ye mpaketu abi ye fanta wa mo so
should be a token it is a pricing omo dey na prize money I say omo akwaba why are them ye nim say minority now of course omo nyina account there but say said this year na omo account omo sem na omo yisika no ekwan omo fa so omo disika no omo say through the ministry no so omo yo masede and sana the minorities so the mom should be a token in American so omo divide across na say impose 40 contingent no omo dey call ya na so omo ka so omo be check pepepe I think it's a little over 2005 or so. So I think this should be idea or say tagging us prize money.
winning the bronze medal no Diana a man enya Diana maninya minister ye twan no yenko ye FKK
yes indeed yam fan no sure but that's my say on my pen so a promise here no say
support no
pledge support
and also interior minister so consider no so nyina ka ho me
on your day
on consider a friend saying a sports recruitment nine hey
oh say your bad
I can't say you
also consider considering no e be take time kakra eno say ye wo mo wo sports no ma mo sa wo sa pepa ne say on be yes adwuma no so ati ase nti if say so mbe me kick cat bi no mo e de amomo a for me enche da enye ba so de o man panini na aka obi amfo so no and ono anaka the facts that what can mean say there will be a space for them I will make me accommodate or more for SI position
if post phobia best 300 at least I say on sport
you see football is now be a more talented crowd okay because footballers was signing professional contracts and if in Pokle Bias, any security service, police, fire service, Uncle Yuma. So Wagana had days are or betuma combine the two no. But in the Messia Fumbe, when your contract to Quabruchi. And so your contract the mana now or resign now wako. And actually work was sabbatical. I say your contract about to debut.
Say police ladies, they be bobo and I'm saying police for until
I make intimacy.
Omunya contract.
Sagana had there.
Be on your outside
contract. Or resign. And I was sabbatical leave. No, but I was about to debut. These are the issues. But those days, you know, you share when I went to America, high jump as now. The brain immigration fire service work up because all your individual sports into no or different from football no. I want to me feel they be as yes, Shemukakana, but a good idea, honestly. Or a good idea. So the last time they said the IGPC, police lady will qualify when your budget will recruit one. Now was an Abaca system no. In fact, it makes sense. And I will support that my idea, but in the long run, no. And I'm a because in here an active system. Service be watch or ko yejuma na nyipa kuno robo but in the yakopon na adom when your contract abrochi
yes the watch pa say watching address here no so and indeed a sign it a professional contract on one sign and the kasa how professional na ye but no kra no endan chempo no so mo krampo no mo wom no mo ye adwuma no se hu bebra o ma resign every o mo tutu kwan o mo e ko sha abrochi yam form e draw na as a contract but na so feel say contract no be more lucrative. Na say I mean obechusi no na woja wi ato no akwa wakoye say bazo space will come others be baba yes until for now there how we be more suffer any more salaries no the way I see enkoye no I feel say ebi munya konya kokoko so ma ebeti
but on the support man panyi ka say omo pese omunya ayibi like said they almost solve a problem no sports problem omunya a fund bia you didn't say this one there for sports for sports sports fund and no they want to do that
Ghana okay in a haste now you making promises but say you be committee you hold to that promise but the be can say this time of President John Dramani Mahama them say be brown maybe or can obetimi ade ediwe ni ato san say pe omo ankasa nso can say you want to leave a legacy and yenye hopeful say the waka no ombetiki up unso waka ni so ura Kofi Adams and olidi na afi wetimi aboa ama na we so betimi akate across year na but entirely betimi afọ kakra what's that for no
COVID time no na MPP government will to allow once was
what through why for no
in fact in Posiabakaya is it before 2020 elections no President John Dramani Mahama Kade so oba footballers were Ghana had when you be allowance so if there is also supposed to be a way the woman who the guidelines no the way forward no na ya hwere kwere bia but some of this conversation will be na I mean feel there ya can but there is be adwuma no because obey national service for Nazi once kasam pon direct wage ma ban no and papa pon ba how much more be in a private company the workers never for it on what would the government benefit
ever say on budget ku say nko for your nko to payroll no so do na yentu ya kakra as why FKK anyway
okay we so many occasions some of us here preview to say I try so many times sports ministers also make wempo is it a pronouncement? Also, I say a warfare. On shows our commitment towards the Black Queens,
and all the national teams.
Yes, and all the nationals. I think so. The 17 and so I can. So it should be the way I was say. Yeah, cause any post or Babeka at the house we say at the house documented. Say players bibia uye biano. In fact, so we call others other areas. Say insurance and say my packages in na ewo. Inti di enti na yen footballers no say mpo say club cramp na de o minor nkasa no national team no mo ye no. I mean also insure mo apart from insurance no other nyoma bi won mo say team e boy yen say na Alijara odin dia ba osu and try the work can see edru baby injuries e ba be ha no so nti sa nyoma ni nyina e wo no ma me sure say be go a long way ama na team akwakobo so it shouldn't be something I was say ene na nam na no keke all can so no also mo so etimi we say ade no dawson and sometimes one here obe twi omo aka say ye no mo pese omo nye dawson so much that omo so ya omo so nsho omo ho so omo buy na promises no mo make on ka I feel say me ana imprebe me pade a ye esuma mom on na mom no nipa no dodo na no behu na ade no ye adwuma danza obeba be kan kire na afei de bia no say be bo uprum ne kai wo eba ne sa na say call the pressure unnecessary pressure no baba to so players welfare and say obey hands so and whatever need there from the word go ka ho komujuma mu edi no nti e say waka no mutumu nchene no moye and also others no yet it is mo best start here between mo kai and all that uyi Black Stars ifiri no ma ahimfa biem no mutua coaches nika baby no say ya sheda say
Black Queens
no so mutua nika but they say 2 out of how many and one can Black Stars Black Queens but omo aka na ye wo omo no so dedicate your time omo energy omo ade omo akwa omo dedicate ye de ya omo so pick up anti say nya bibia bia be bro so bebra at least also mo ye guaranteed of something ade bia be salary bi enye asa allowances there
obi arekwaje adwuma o mo the terms of engagement
okay
and this me coach na say bia na me adwuma na say bia
ya kan de o minim
you see the problem coach is now so when you bold enough
any ka say
bold enough way
there should be bold enough
FM for am amafo go achire
it's a make the coach say bold enough because yet na dey ka ya can right on the ideal situation no it should be that you do so much I want you come but what ankasa coach na etina baby e bia ya wo adwuma bi wa ba fodo ba na babu and say it dey mo ye ko tournament bi okono ma
no nya bonus
bi kakra ye wi a yeso ya pa kam na exam okono one kasa coaching professionally say ehwe one is it what I deserve
o person obedi ni CV
o say na so pa obedi ni CV to no man be the man o go coach no
one ko bi ba ko enti o so bi akọ
last time we can say me wa dey say any adwuma na say nya ho mfoso in terms of salaries na say dey bia kwa adwuma na that means say bibi say what potia
unya wo
kwa say na o tell referees one situation na me adwuma won tua makao mo so na pass na me go na makwa akwata mo se mo kwa akoye adwuma either something is internally passion or hono if you so hono mo so a enya extrinsic motivation bi won chen in the terms of coaches Wendy mo kwa we so for that you recruit in place
enti na ka say
na ya bi hono FKK
on say the end of the day one the best suffer I still feel say still na ye nya the best crop of talent na ye person saka because koba ebeye one na betimi atua enti ya kan sisi so ye mu bi ewo examples bebe betimi aka opa mebo ba ku di do say how be anim no o goalkeeper that under 20 will be on some time onim da zongo boy na near din onim go ni da baby ade fa be o height o bibia but they drew honum that time 2000 okofa wa he onye bi fama 2008 2009 7 na meka no and now so okotena fi and then no nko a
so abaka bi
ne na fufuo bebra na mo kan wo mo ntimi enti se kobanza de bia no enye se be the best ni benya akọ na mom wo a obetimi atua on wo a family betimi arezi sa money ni dia akọ na ebe mo akọ enti eno no ndanche no ena mka se start free the authority no so mom na wasa mu se ye nhihye ni ye nhihye se wo abeba bebia no o se o focus no bibia no should be the adwuma na ye dia ma no eni se o ye divided attention bia na o bia wo club na de biba yembusa ho ebia minim de that time coach afane money the likes now no more under 20 ni under 17 no say no more ye attached to any other thing na and so you compare no ahwe ne ya say na resource na city
okay
under 17 ni under 20 the aye ni obra ya bono ene yehu ni saa na hwe bra ya bre ni na ye saa nyome ya enti for me also almost say some adwene omo renew omo ho na omo nya nyoma for ndi so ka ne saa afi so omo consider saa nyoma ni nyina na ebetimi aboa all right I the ask officer o twa me so so ho hwe ada club stories so a kotokodi omo jesi na ba efe na uncle boy rezi question bi say as kotoko colors no ne as colors no say colors no mo sa green and yellow ne black no so mo I think say no mo ye na almost second choice but I say red no and shada anya bia for me the only thing I obenya ne say na omo gidie wom say as so mo shy mo wini games those days no but story be about me is it corners yes corners na mo sa kala no e dey ono mo ne house kobo e no mo e share sa red no e share house of folk since then no mo so person mo dey no ya mo first choice that is a superstitious thing and yeah attached other than that me share that any other special you be obenya about it. So that is it we show mo colors in there no more cast quality no be man top notch and as a wusha even looking from afar no say a difference kakra the previous one at the Hope brand for no and sweet me but I think say yellow no pa
yeah sure
Samara
goalkeeper
I think say and so mediana sans mo so trashy issues be as a man for most supporters no the pressure to me say we just way and no previous seasons ni na kon yo mo fa so and mom we just
I do not start last two seasons yes starting league no mo just my yes starting league no mo just my yenim
into supporters na pressure mo pa pressure mo pa no mo dey sa mo atro tin dia by trashing out say omunya gidi o club
ba wonya fe kotokozi and do obey Ruby say the intentionality about the brand that you can want some na only be yempa clubs you want asem share the photo shoot no akona we see offer that we design a whole panel na place no fee tunnel room no work pay dressing room intentionality about how we project one brand no or china be important say we fit the whole brand and we could different brand be one channel just imagine the kind of commandment obotu obenya in terms of deals upon as obenya and I'm so happy there last time I came we had there Ruby is not always about yanko Nike yanko Adidas yanko we that be almost a kind of also one man but any Ghanaian brand not so about no so more quality now why not that also projecting and I can say you the whole brand for year me very sure that some other clubs would want to go there and kwatokofo na actually this is about how we chrome had media will be there but I feel kwatokofo that kind of intentionality Obanda won't project one club now we boy more fair okay and the kwatokofo the attraction talkability about the club no. And in recent times, after your ball league in the way, FA Cup, President Cup, what I had to food, what South Africa, what J Cup, what by now one cherry was just in the South Triado. Open the now almost supporters anytime.
Of course, they have something to talk about. News. Yeah,
you talk about it to Honum. And then I had to focus posting one training kit. Oh yeah, corner papa, training kit, FA. And then I'm going for a bash one day. No, where your training kit? Approaching poster training kit they don't outdoor training kit no but open just nankasa na once
yeah you know say training kit no
I mean but if just training kit so makes more effect and what I say just nankasa bana e bo na kikim but I can't waste for that once one lunch won just season no
all right
and I am confocus out of communication department operado me penasa mpa e bia no botu ma outsource of man am aspect to obi a o te adwuma na ase kotokozi no po wo natural. They try to improve every time. She made the arm of Mason was way. And in the Ruby say lunch will just is now. Oh yeah, fair. The next question maybe saying there. I lunch just is no on the market no. Ever Cape Coast had there. If for the
you never some guy 500 Ghana and uncle forcing the board, you know. Hey, maybe I can't the board say 500 Ghana. No one.
Some could be
I'm saying the board.
You see, but then I pray and hope put on the market to the Bimbra. Now we'll make sure the two now I'm supporters when you be just in FFP.
All right, then here I have my FKK, NFSC and
Go Stars. I was almost kick on normal preseason on my shots and I know I mean who I already do now co players, you know, now show moon crown year 2 or more 4. omo team the edi kan ho asem say wo hwe say the omo depleted team na intentionally say you unintentional omo de omo sa keka team no I feel say team e winning league wa no there if say team e winning league at least I will say strong enye enough for company it should be strong so be call side players no boy no ebetimi are fighting for whatever competition be a do money but omo amadodo na akọ and omo akofa dodo na baba be shame so a new thing omo try so omo put together no omo akọ nti omo de na so mo speed up preparation since omo na ekọbọ competition kese no because omo de na Champions League and Champions League no ye den ya kese for no edoso e Confederation Cup no so if there's omo shase be serve omo right but omo no me sure say omo the best show omo calendar we say omo benya friendly games ni be beyond the shores of Ghana as so etimi abo at least e bia clubs now for now ye nyanye your friends say omo enyanye draw bia e bia so omo be bia prelims no
some omo about prelims
omo twen e bia so omo ye prelims
omo ka prelims no Ghana for ka prelims
no na me can say bia so omo say so omo nim
opponent omo be sure of course
so omo hu a they be omo pair friendlies against omo I be omo ennam omo we no omo no omo I think say it should be say pay bebre no clubs no come back catch us say train near na e bia unim say no baba be shia ye be da hunti omo twen omo opponent na be wi a no omo pair other aye clubs ni bi no omo abo e wo ye Africa na I think say no betimi abo omo
Osman me cover course no time
yes honorable Mustafa Yusuf ne some no okay no about the foundational MPP abana na dodan kwakufu ado wo boy was the Black Queens no for me say we on your news ana it's normal
that's it
oh na say ejuma is obi ya na obi baba tuedo foundation wo honum and there is one thing I tell you about young politics you know sometimes if you do say bia ke botuma ke am wa you positive tena ka mes more ken ka am fun in the positive terms you know mam fun adwembo no kono do but in the minds of our MPs and our politicians who krom hade no the moment about the obi recasting bi no and o chede bia ne obi ne effort o ye no pro discredit
as I ababa nya kodi NDC for same time so be chere ne de also tell so ye bibi
I mean can be for coach that movement we it's about the nation
in the nation was na NDC on nation ho on nation no
you stood up that aspect na ke focus there o man ya ka ke az ya ba yebodo hare na NDC mbomu hade MPP mbomu hade then parliament no
NDC aban was no there
this is what we do but omboa ye kra ho no because come ma adwene nye there anka abani bi anyo oba ka no nya bibio obi aba bibi kakra ho no in fact o kase no so no a more tangible reasons
of course
and I agree with him
I can so
astro tips are yehu ni mbesi afa what be play na one ways what the matches COVID be yan what to Mr. Africa ya no face no so they did something qualification they started from somewhere and people do had day into say area or your federal man ya ye but what akobon me the other side but try the best there obo hwa no so we yi na efim akọ what that mo
so be shemu no some cars mo re ya fin tell so can there
always on be recommend you omo so omo but all the bus sports side here Kenya especially Thomas Frank oba metie nipa anytime be obenya opportunity bi akasa bia no
can't possible
see obeja obi be on
oh yeah ono so ba beto so aye nti no politics
but all right na me focus no that's my
problem so in there or you positive obi approach no hu shey but or negative
aye and young qualify say ye be ona ebo na kufu echi say ona ama blasters unqualify ankobi ma me focus net here for na so be 0244 408046 0244 408046 and 0244 408-354 0244 408-354. Hello, good morning. Honorable Jaru. Na me adome hu ye pa pa peja voice na mam na yetio.
Madam, escort go just no
500 no.
Definitely, se bi ma moto bi amo. FKK. Oh, put me to more, me today. I can conclude if they can not motivate more. Madam, you ask me about Abuya Bonema. ya na ahwe obi na brabo no na de we okọ ten no na osu di suan wodi kami atofo kwa ye de metano be fo wa simple papa na enyem okọ du wetim no mu actually say yam ankoyi because too much to be oil no bre it's your two for we see as we would dey team no na home no almost 2 months ya je ka go 3 one of them see me at the madi it's a matter to me a chance de motion na dey woman say no madam kanazi come on kwa yeah because opening on farm because on easy that's how kwa ba no de ba and the chase ba no de ba na wa kuri check what were the moments can
Meda say honorable Jerry women for hello good morning.
Good morning Mr. Obi.
Maso Poman ye.
Obi mpoto onu poma.
Na me adom ya hu ye pa.
Yazi na pe me wa ko nyera ka wa mo sports and te nya mi ti. Yazi mo bo mo mitin kotoko so mtin fun abade ise kwana no wa je. Afidi ye mi na pre African ye for ye to Ghana fun. Zuna mufome mbaba wo yo ko bo udi tedi so I do I was we the third one ya da the president is canal of no month so anti yo na you say na when to mufome wo be mesa fu me Nigeria mo so we mo wa ya ma won aso mi fe I was so me be there and so so that board the word mount up. That was the open to board in the GIA. You are in Ghana for that. He was mum. I am here.
Meda say, Mamma fall from so now and to us. Hello, good morning. Reverend. Oh, Reverend Fatchemi Pa, Modiana, Esign Bread Beam na into me and to us. So, hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Maybe I told you, baby, free.
Masa kwa me nse reading. Hello.
Mbacho yeti o.
Ada na mo kan branding asema. Nse mo yes sports akotoko mo ti ba mo ti eso mo ti. The branding. Yes me ti me. The compass here. Eso mo ti ti ka. We dey mean say we ti ye ni ho. That branding dey ti ye ni ho. Boko ko pension na ba so pa. Ke Jesu no go say the way. No, mo se fine. Como o dia na na maya de pa.
Okay.
Pa kan da min ko ko se metu. So da ko metu ko ko se metu jesu. Me do aka me ko ka metu. So ya de.
All right.
Del kan ha so na. O mo twa ya piano. O mo je do mo nsia. A de pa I don't get around this. Can't go on play. On play.
Okay. Meda say, Mamma Fa of France. So, hello, good morning. Reverend, yet you.
You cannot demand one.
Oh, I don't know. Reverend, Facha me pa, me name date here. But mother sign bread be Mr. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Me pa child didn't be free and free.
Miss Ruby, Master don't call, make us a free country, I can't see you.
Me pa child it you.
Miss Ruby, Mrs. Seramoka, I would Isaka, name Yasam.
Ali Jaradi, no.
Yes, Ali Jarad, sorry. Now, I'll see you day. Ghana, Hano. Don't come over. I'm saying, I buy with Sikabia who need some refugee or the mammo. Some medal or the mammo, gold medal, silver medal, and a couple or the mammo. There's some Obu say. So, come back, that's a mammo, Sikabia, and so we this can be because that is your bar retired. Oba retired. He cannot only hear the big end of baby do. That time, no. So be one mobile or gun animal. Every uncle could be able to baby. No, looking about so. Oh, baby. So, you must have more giant no more in a piano more to your bottom or be no company because tell them all about the bottom. The name of your year and papa now, public film, and no do. It's now come back the car chair said, Papa Jim sick of your bonus is here, the money, other ones is here, the mamma. Was after the public are buying over tape now, which you are buying some cow. Okay,
Meda say, but no more almost see a kind Sam and the other one no complain say, what shall I share on paying for any so? Hello, good morning. Maybe I tell me who you pa.
I've been giving if you are sent out back, you do to one of them. Look, I don't know, man, you are.
Oh, Nana, yeah, hopper. Meda say, okay. Now, my phone, I'm a person of Pamunana, no crowd. Okay. Hello, good morning.
My name is Ruby.
Evans.
Yeah, Evans from himself with Miss Ruby.
Evans, it's you.
Miss Ruby. In fact, Ghana, a concert. Miss Ruby, we are Ghana concert on here.
I didn't hear.
Huh? What's that? I wonder why I have Miss Alphon, why I have it. You won't have a promise not trust. Promise not trust people. This is the promise the baby I wouldn't. So can just happen to be a fan or better. Oh, my cat never go to dinner and the hitting there. Say, I have this room to be a woman that I have been from all confession family. But we don't want to come into Obo Habaka and put her cat. No, I shall go and the next time. When you don't know where the on your cap from family. On an Obo boy by a crazy no boss. Miss Ruby, what a couple. I tell you, I know what to take a car. Like I take a car, Abadan, I want to. I'm easy. Okay, he can keep sample. Just in Mensah, I feel putting what I be doing.
Okay, Meda Sevans, Mamma Fa, for I say, hello, good morning. Reverend Patrick, you.
For better for worse, so Kastle FM for bomb.
Okay, Mensah Meda say they can to mampany de ne on one e ball mabaso. But ministry no sika man kwaje baaye no. The answer ya de ma wo man no ye twen million na Nigeria for no say ma $100,000 no. Yan Ghana ha de ma man say ya ma almost $30,000 each. Ya ma $50,000. Ya ma almost si Nigeria nya 100 ya. And they say man no ya no at least $30,000 obi a emfa mo obi a. That's what we are waiting for. Your Prime Minister ne pa. Where the mampany na de ma wo mo donation. But the omo kwaye ne de ma wo de nyante ho asem. Hello, good morning. Me ba chodin be free. Hey, cheba phone.
Miss ayo, Miss the pembo me tumi gyina so na wa kata. The more dey the tumi to get it. And Miss we na konkodo say man you am for nana.
Aye.
Now that you konkodo can man you ana.
Besa.
You know ablo. Yes, your money is short so ne konkodo no able. Hey, Miss Ruby, I can even so today. Training pitch. Training pitch here then. Training pitch. From more I can training pitch. Just in Bobo park so. Because any time I'm training can a good pitch be ano yeshamo. And this way.
Okay.
We just don't know can only can. Training pitch. Oh, I can't go for Yamaya no Amaya idea. And what should you while I miss you and Gata share. Or I can't go for Fabas from me up on Yamide.
Meda say me family last call and I'm the show no dey see. Hello, good morning.
Nigeria, but Omar the car flying.
Omar the 10.
Ghana.
Yanyi bi.
And I did one medal na ko ti any dey no mo yan. One medal, and you gold medal kra. Ghana and even sky no. Ya pa pass to me. I know for the 10. Ghana and Nigeria any compete. I know for the 10 what go one medal, nothing no.
May I say, Mammy Far Fred Management, I'm a fancy now. Also, since winning the Cup of Nations trophy in Libya 1982, there is nothing to write home about as far as the Black Stars is concerned. Yes, still 90% of sports budget is utilized to the Stars. So, if not the Black Queens, Ghana would still have been grappling for Honest, okay, you know, Uncle Paul, and I'll do a Yadiabano, right? Okay. And Arsenal needs a coach with finishing strategies, not with Ateta. Only I'm there on the Muku or the Momuku in Tiania or Mawukra. And I said the main reason is that no one in Ghana was having a belief in the team, especially the coach, okay, Calipo, and I'll do it at the buyer. Was we can't wait to come in. The conversation is very interesting. All right, Calipo, me that say now, kuna boy DC Radio Hotel Circus Club na ofo no. Ye mo menya 5 to 16 years. Ye mo me register bi. Omamra emesua de enyi omani e wase. Ye hia mu first Saturday of every month. Me ndedi kan obusumi bia mu no mo be hia mu 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Entomadia na efa oba no ebe kan hu bim. Half yearly membership 270 and annual membership 480. Working per session no 50 cedis. Kaise o ma register mo manu 2 or more no ye ma 5% discount and ade ombedi do mari nyina no ye ma 20% discount e wo hunt fa ba ne bra e ma join Kiss Club e do birthday nso a e be send di no kama e de ama oba no. For further inquiries call 0312 003 222 and 0501 672 908. Red Royal Hotel, richly inviting, comfortably yours. Me pacho girl loyalty promotion no Kastle. Register to see and get enya tally card no girl station Cape Costa Peru Girl UCC Adisadel Abiase Sildo Abra Mankasim Ejumakon Breman Esikuma Enafe Bakano Girl honum yan bra na beto fuel no na enya with daily purchase no benya tally card ni bi na watumenya kwanya be reward drivers no mubenya the highest purchase no for the period no mubenya chedie p honto drivers ni obi ankoto ni fuel no girl station bi ben wo na wosunya kwanya enya girl tally card no nenya chede kese pa hono pa oba increase your chances of winning no mra or to more and more the register station our register no but my register CCA nenya wo tally card the chance say wo de nya chede kese e free girl hono mo electrical appliances wo mu Christmas hampers wo mu na fuel coupons t-shirt nyina e kan bia ye chawade wo girl enti tofu papa free girl hono afi a chede didi achi no one son sa entimi enka bi medin at the Miss Ruby Adams Osman and FKK what say wamonka and Wednesday nti be 7 to 9 p.m. near the Air Sports Night at the bro and